Good morning, y'all. Good Friday morning. Yes. Um, Captain Venus says, "Good morning, Mama G Squad Mods chat. Please like the video or I will get another attitude." How you how you gonna come in here on 10 already, ma'am? My Lord, I tell y'all I be trying. But this one right here, mm, mm. Woo, y'all pray for me. Y'all keep me in your prayers up over here on this side. Cause you know your girl needs it over here. I be having a lot to deal with, y'all. I most certainly do. Y'all get y'all butts on up in here. Y'all know we got some things to talk about this morning. We got to get some things off our chests, sis. No, I said if they don't. hmm Please like or I will get another. And another is all caps. Thank you very much. Whew, girl, them streets got a little warm last night. What in the world was going on? I'm like Martin on uh I'm like what a boy name? What is his name, y'all? Anyway, Martin said, looky. Yes. Good morning, Lady Hustlenet. Welcome. How y'all doing this good Friday morning? Y'all get on up in here, hit that good like, share, and subscribe button. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel up over here. Make sure you got your notification. I think Carlos calls it notification bell. Uh, Make sure you got your notification bell on. And hey girl, I thought that was mail.
It is. Good morning.
Good morning. Don't be tricking me like that. I was about to say mail up in here.
Yeah.
Oh, good
I,
morning, Grandma. She says, "Good morning, everyone in the bushes." Thank you. Hey, Miss Wren. Good morning, G Squad Mods and Chats. Happy Friday. Yes, thank you so much. Miss Patrice says, "Good morning and happy Friday, everyone." Yes, good morning, y'all. Y'all get on up in here. Let's get some things off. Let's get some things off our chest this morning. Miss Venus, how you feeling this morning? Beautiful. You look so beautiful.
Thank you. Miss Deborah, she been keeping me fit and in shape, so I really appreciate that.
Oh, Venus, hold on for a minute. I think my thing. Hold on for 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Baby G Squad Show. I am your host, Captain Venus. I hope you guys enjoyed Mel's party yesterday. Yesterday was the last day. Woo, and I was out. Well, I wasn't out because I was over there being messy, listening about SW. But then after I got that, y'all, I was out like a light. Oh, you back? Hi, G Squad. I
I
held it.
Yes, girl. You were saying Miss Deborah, and Miss Deborah does, girl. She got you looking amazing.
Thank
I
you.
just need for you to know that you are. I'm just saying you off the chain, girl. Good morning, Miss Terry Gay. She says good morning, Queen G Squad 6 Day. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe and be blessed. Happy birthday to me, 61 years young. Love y'all. Oh my! Happy birthday, beautiful.
Ooh,
Yes,
y'all.
y'all. What's today? Friday. Wednesday I was 55. Yesterday I was 56. I still look the same. Still the same size. Ain't nothing changed but the number, y'all.
Mm,
That's it. That's all. Say something. Say something.
I can't say nothing. I
Okay,
can't say
okay. I'm just putting that out there. Let you know. Let the people know. You know, I don't have a Miss Deborah, but it is what it is up over here.
it's all right. It's all right.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Miss Sharon. She says, "Good Friday morning, G Squad, 6 to 8 miles and chats. Good morning, beautiful." Hey, Miss Cricket 22. She says, "Good morning, G Squad, Captain Venus, and everyone in the chat." Yes. Hey, Miss Maria at Terry Gay. Happy birthday, blessings. Yes. Y'all put some birthday love in the chat for her. Yogi,
Hey,
good morning. Hope you enjoyed your birthday, sending love and prayers and blessing. Yes, ma'am, I did, girl. Ain't nothing happened. Did nothing change. Nothing. What? No.
What? What you fussing about now? What you fussing about now?
Oh, that was Miss Patrice trying to come up. I know I heard it. Yeah, y'all, girl. Ain't nothing changed, girl. Ain't nothing changed. Still the same
Morning,
height.
Venus.
Morning, bestie.
Everything.
Good morning, chat.
Uh,
Patrice.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait. Patrice, don't get thrown off the panel.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
Good morning, Glenn. G Squad. I was trying to start to make my rounds.
Oh, you gonna I acknowledge. I'm gonna say this real
No,
loud.
No.
she did exactly what she needed to do. She saw the queen, and she
Don't come up here. Don't come up here with altitude and throwing that kind of shade and stuff this morning. Gonna acknowledge that is not male. That's Venus.
it is Mel. It's me. It's me.
No,
Gather
that picture
yourself.
is nice though. That's a nice picture of Mel.
Thank you. It's
Yes,
my favorite. Well, it's my second favorite. My first favorite one is when she had the black and it was like a black and blue. It was like a little jacket dress.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's my favorite one. But I like this one.
Miss American born down there to my son. Oh, that's right. Laugh at her because she likely got thrown off this here, good panel. Miss American born coming up here.
American boy, I was trying to do too many things at one time.
Ooh, this about to be lit. Good morning, Melanated. Good
Hey
morning.
Hey,
y'all, how
Melanated.
y'all
Good morning.
doing?
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey,
We got a special guest this
girl.
morning.
Happy belated birthday! You know, I saw your birthday. I was moving so much yesterday. G Squad, I'm so sorry I missed your birthday, but I saw it. I gave it a like, but I was moving around too much. You know, New York City, we be underground on them trains.
Hold up. Hold up. I don't even want to hear that mess there today. Don't you come up here and mess around and get thrown off the thrown. I know what I said.
You
Thrown
sound
off
like
the
you
panel.
sound like Wanda over there.
You
Yeah.
know what? You can't get rid of me. You can't.
You've
I'm
been
coming
in
back.
this too long.
I'll be just like Martell in my mattress, baby, with that lamp or chandelier. I'll be right back at your door.
It's
Mess
gonna
around
be
Miss
and get
singing
thrown
America.
a
off.
Beans and Bologna song. Please come home.
That's so sad.
Miss Melanie, how you feeling this morning?
I came to hang out with y'all as I get ready to hit that daggone mean streets of New York. But I'm
Ah,
here.
Oh, not another New Yorker.
Hey,
look
listen.
at American
Don't
born.
do us like that.
Look down here in the chat. American born, American born, you better get yourself together down here. Talking about some at G Squad. You are feisty today. Just wait in the
She is, ain't she?
off. Yes, girl, yes.
Born. You know what I think it is? You know how when elders they get old and grumpy? I
Uh,
think that once she
Mm-mm.
turned 56, she
Glam
started getting grumpy.
G Squad,
you
what you
see,
do last night? What company you had last night?
look,
I'm
she
with
said
you.
that
That's
old and
right.
grumpy. Girl, look, I was out yesterday trying to get that good senior citizen though. Say,
No,
what?
she didn't.
Yes, can I get it?
They ain't give you
Oh,
no daggone senior citizen nothing.
Yeah,
Stop it.
Right.
yes, they is.
They probably got to ask for ID.
I'm senior citizen now, y'all. So I get my senior citizen discount. Y'all better ask somebody. You better go ask somebody. All I know to tell you. Hey, Miss CW. Hey, my name only. Welcome, y'all. How y'all doing this morning?
Good morning,
Listen,
everybody.
oh, you gonna get thrown out at Captain Venus? You better tell the girl. You better let her know. Mm.
uh, first of all, y'all can't put me out because if you put me out, I'm just gonna pop back up like a little gnat. I'm gonna just be buzzing around your ear.
Don't tell
So
me you about to be like Destiny.
my
You about to be like Destiny? Not tonight.
Y'all, I just woke up and I got my coffee. Why y'all want to make me sick this morning?
Oh, uh,
I'm
oh,
still blowing my coffee.
hey, Miss Veronica Monroe, welcome. How are you this morning? Miss Venus, how you feeling and what you thinking this morning, girl?
So I'm feeling good. I'm on a new path for the 49th time. Um, I am. no longer. Hold on, I'm trying to remember the same speech I give every time I say this. Um, I'm no longer letting the BS get to me, and yeah, I'm trying to come back stronger. And yes, but I'm feeling good. I had a good day
That's good.
and a good
Miss
night.
Patrice, how you feeling this good Friday morning?
I feel great. It's Friday. Thank God.
Hallelujah.
Because
Mhm.
this week was long. It was like it was never going to end. So I'm glad it's finally coming to an end.
You thought it was long?
Yes, for me it was. Yes.
Oh wow. Miss Melanated, how you feeling this morning? Then we just gonna get on up into the mess, y'all.
Oh, girl,
Ooh.
that's what I came in for. All right, let me hurry up. My week is good. It went by.
Yeah.
It flew by like a flash of light. That's how surprised she said her week was long. It was like all I
Damn.
did was wake up, go outside, come back in, sleep, get. It was ridiculous. But I'm
And it
great
was a
today.
new
Today's the
day.
end of the week. There you go. We done.
And Miss American born down here talking about some, oh, she got the boom boom last night at G
She
Squad. She
did.
said,
Yes.
I won't be telling my business up here on this good
That's why she
YouTube
feisty this
street.
morning. That's what she was
Uh,
doing last night.
but see, it usually put me in a good mood though, G Squads. I don't know if you ain't get the finish or what.
What?
No, she just
You know what,
feisty right
Venus
now.
is too much.
Venus, you already called me senior citizen. Good morning, mamas. Welcome. Hey, Miss Rose. Miss Sugar Sweet. Good morning, G Squad and chat. Hey, beautiful.
Good morning.
American born. You is skating on thin ice.
Oh
Now,
Lord.
It's all right, cause I got a whole refrigerator she can come in. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna chill her right back down.
y'all, let's get into the mess. How y'all was feeling about the SW situations?
Oh,
Ooh,
first of all, I couldn't keep my jaw off the floor.
I know.
Ooh.
I took notes. I was like, oh,
I was in
what?
such disbelief, but I was mixed with funny because it was hysterical. I was
And
in
sadness.
disbelief because everybody just keep falling. Like it's just like another one, another one, another one.
Yes.
And I was just that's really it. My jaw was just on the floor because they always turn on each other, but it's like, oh now y'all want to see the light after y'all spent years calling us all these different kind of names. But now y'all see what we be talking about.
Hold up for 1 minute. I don't feel like fighting this morning. We don't condone violence over here either, Venus. Don't be up here starting no trouble. Yoli says, hey, Venus, what's wrong with us New Yorkers? We keep it
Yeah.
real, girl.
Thank you, Yoli. Thank you,
See,
Yoli.
the thing I have with New Yorkers is y'all taking over G Squad panel. It's too
No, she
many
didn't.
New
Where's
Yorkians.
Cheryl at? I'm telling Cheryl.
Miss Yoli, don't listen to her. I love y'all. Miss
She
Patricia, what is your thoughts on
Ooh.
the tea?
My mouth was like Venus, open. I couldn't focus, and the girl I was working with last night at the doctor's office wouldn't shut up. I'm like, I'm trying to listen, and she trying to talk, and I'm trying to be like, And she asking questions like, girl, shut up. I'm trying to listen to YouTube at the moment. But
Mhm.
it was crazy. Um, you know what? I'm glad somebody's starting to rip Carlos to shreds because he needs it. He's done way too much. I noticed the one thing she wasn't doing, she did not say allegedly, not one time.
not a
She
one.
was not one time. So I know some people were thinking that maybe this is a setup, but now when I was looking, because I actually went to be nosy this time, her posture, her tone, you can't fake that one. That was real.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Barbara O says, in my opinion, they seen it back then. I think someone didn't get what they was promised. Let me ask y'all a question before I go to Miss Melanated. So, do y'all think him and Mel had a big fuss like she said that they did? And everything is alleged, and in my very own opinion, over here, y'all as
Yeah,
well.
mine too.
Wait,
Well,
huh? I missed that part.
that's what I
Yeah,
said. I didn't catch that
yeah,
part.
she said him and Mel had a bad fight, well, argument or whatever.
Mm,
I can believe that because think about it. Why Mel not promoting that show?
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I believe that. What you got, Miss Melanated?
So my theory is that him and Mel did have a big fight. And I believe that big fight was over him exposing Kiki business that was too much for Kiki, for him to, like, for it was too much because Kiki was fragile. Like, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
the shit that he did to Kiki was very malicious. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, this is crazy. Like, I couldn't even watch the show no more. And I believe Sherelle did know that a lot of the shit that he was saying about the millimeters was wrong and it was inaccurate, but she was in it for her own self, profit.
She
And
say
I
that.
believe that she didn't get whatever, like, cause look, Funky is like, he's like really like promoting Funky and everything like that. And I think that she don't like that. Like, that was supposed to probably been her promotion or whatever payment that she was supposed to get. He gave it to Funky and now she's mad. So now she's airing everything out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I believe. And I believe she replaced allegedly with, I dare you to say I'm lying.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 second. Miss Yoli. Miss Yoli. I already know that down here talking about some G Squad or senior citizen starts at 55. Girl, I left 55 on Wednesday, girl. What is you talking about? I ain't that number no more. I moved on. Now,
Now she old and grumpy.
I ain't old and grumpy.
Who said that?
That old thing up there, Venus. Miss CDW says the Depot keeps showing that in the beginning season. Oh, American Born says I be asking for all my discounts. I know that's right, girl. But yeah, y'all, and let's think about this too, y'all. Y'all remember whenever uh little LGB and Wanda came out? We already know what they was trying to do. They trying to get ahead of something, and then they trying
Mm-hmm.
to throw it off on mail. No, I'm so glad that lady came out last night calling it, putting
Yep.
it out there just like it is. I am so glad. That's what they get.
Because
Y'all know what y'all do.
somebody said in her comments, "Oh, you backing up the millimeters," and she was like, "No, this ain't got nothing to do with the millimeters." She was like, "I don't like when a person, does stuff that causes somebody to unalive themselves."
Mm.
I was
I
like, "Oh
do
wow."
feel like it was more deeper than what we know. They haven't came out with it or whatever. But then we got to think about Funky Dineva. Funky
Now she
Dineva
said,
just didn't hit them good YouTube streets to say what he said, to be saying something. They had a conversation, y'all. Critical thinkers, millimeters,
"Oh yeah, no,
critical
we can tell
thinkers.
that because that's why Funky is up, Carlos behind right now." But he don't realize that all Carlos is doing is trying to get his following.
Yep.
He ain't
Using
friends,
him.
and that's what she said. She said Carlos ain't a friend to nobody.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
And she talked about how he did Monique from Housewives of Potomac. She said he befriended one of her friends and he was going to try to drop everything on her, but she left the show. And she was like, none of his shows have lasted. They've all flopped. And she
Mm.
was like, she ain't going to let him come to YouTube with that BS because she going to take him down. I'm like, girl, go ahead. Please
Miss
do. Let me get
Lady
my
Hustle
popcorn.
says, she said, yeah, it may be deeper than that. Good
It's
morning,
deeper
Miss
than that.
May. Welcome. How are you this morning? But yeah, I think it's deeper than what we know that or whatever happened when Kiki got rest her soul. They talking about she won't ready. That's what I said about Trish. They need to do some mental evaluations on these people before you just throw somebody on the TV show. Go sit down. But at the same time, the person that's trying to get on the show ought to know whether they ready or not as well.
Well, you know what? The thing on that one though is Carlos tells them something completely different, like how he did now. You know what I'm saying? He tells them it's going to be one way, and then he does something completely different. So they
Wow.
probably not know because he's a con artist. He knows how to talk. He knows how to sell you with the dream, but that's not what he has in mind. But he needs to get you in and let you think. Like how he acted like he was there. He had Mel's back. He didn't have Mel's back from the beginning.
Mm-mm.
Just like he said he don't read comments. He read comments. Why you think he calling Trish Lockjaw? How you know that, sir?
Mm,
Good. I hope he
mm.
do read every comment because every
He
Sunday when he
sure
get up
do.
there posting his foolishness, reading scriptures, I go in on him.
Thank
Mm,
you, Miss Rose. Miss Rose sent me a cash app, y'all. Thank you, Miss Rose. Greatly appreciate it. Maria says that G Squad, these folks are fine with the snakes until the snakes bite them.
yep.
Then they mad. Well, I totally agree with that as well. But I'm just so thankful that, she had the courage to know what she know and to come out and put it out there. And just like Miss Patrice said, she was not saying allegedly in this stuff that she was saying. She was just putting it out there. She told him, she said, I dare you to say I'm lying. She said it like that. Miss Patricia says yes, and apparently whoever she spoke to regarding the situation didn't blame Mel.
Nope.
TBA, it wouldn't surprise me if SW didn't get this information from the family. Strong possibility.
That's what I think.
Mhm.
She said she promised that person she was not going to say anything yet. Keyword yet. She didn't say she wasn't going to do it. She just said yet. So she definitely knows something, and I do think it's a lot deeper. I do think little grown boy knew it was a lot deeper as well, but he was just too busy trying to blame it on Mel. But I feel like they know a lot more. Because if you pay attention, Tisha been quiet. Wanda was supposed to come out, but didn't. So it's just like,
Mhm.
huh?
Tisha, Wanda, and all them folks, their heart is black. They some evil people. They all played a part in all of this. Every last one of them. Why y'all think Marceau ain't pulling up to the work site no more? His conscience is about to destroy him. And I tell y'all this, little do people know God will make you tell on your own self. So while you up there playing, oh, more than that's just gonna come out. What I tell y'all? Miss
I
CDW says SW also said that Phaedra, Kendra, and Portia don't like CK. Oh, I'm sure they don't. Miss American Born says, what is LGB? Uh, Lord have mercy. Um, is going to do now in retaliation. Watch CK. We'll have him come out against Sherelle's word. She should have been
yeah,
calling Anthony out as well. Miss Yoli says G Squad age just a number. If you stay young at heart, you will be blessed. Absolutely, girl. I be twerking and everything. Don't y'all tell nobody. Nah, I just be joking. Say something, Venus.
I
Say
believe
something.
it.
I be
I
twerking
believe it.
too. I be twerking.
She ain't joking, y'all. She be twerking.
I do. I do.
Say who said that? Melanated, what you say?
She be talking.
I said
She
you
be
ain't
over there.
joking. You know you be twerking.
Ooh. So Miss
Every
Melanated,
time I get in front of a mirror, I do a little shake.
yes, yes. Make sure you know what you're doing. So yeah.
Mhm.
Miss Melanated, so what else you feeling about this situation?
I think that Chevelle. Remember, I came up here the last time I came up here the day before yesterday, and I was
Uh,
like, "Did y'all see Chevelle World? Because she's been on his behind for 2 straight days.
Mm.
And
She's
I think she
airing
said
him
she's gonna
out.
post something today too. I believe that's what she said.
yeah, I think she did, Patrice. Miss Rose said we got 100 in the chat and 59 likes. Let's get the likes up. Can y'all please hit the like button for me? Please hit the like button. Thank y'all. But yeah, she was going in on him last night. She went in on her head. She didn't come to play with him. And that little short guy to be up there with her, he didn't come to play. I mean, it's a hot mess at this point, and I think more is to come.
Oh yeah, that is definitely more to come.
Mhm.
Cause she was not playing last night, and I was like, nah. People saying they don't think they think it's fake. No, mm-mm. Her
Hmm.
her tone and her voice said it all. There's sometimes that you can hear when in a person's voice if they being truthful or not. Now she was speaking some real truth, and I don't think she's gonna put that out there like that. I don't really want to keep harping on Kiki, but I don't think she would put that out there like that without saying allegedly. She got to have some type of evidence because she
Mhm.
kept saying, I challenge you to tell me it's not that way.
Yeah.
So, but we know Carlos punk ass ain't gonna do that. He
Mm-mm.
gonna have somebody else try to do the dirty work.
Coffee's review says Sherelle gets no brownie points for me. She don't
No.
know all the tea, but quick to call Melody every name in the book.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Miss May says good morning, melanated. Patricia T says I thought about Tisha revealing on national TV that Kiki's child wasn't her husband's child. Can you imagine her child hearing this? And uh, mm, hearing
Good
this,
morning, May May.
and more than likely they weren't aware of this. Wow. But what I needed for Mr. SW to do, I needed for her to start at the beginning. And for me, what I mean by that is the
Hey
way
y'all, it's
who is that?
sorry.
The way she got up there and publicly humiliated Mel, I needed for her to get back on that same platform and do a public apology. Because what I don't understand is how can you have information in your hand that's black and white and it's telling you what happened in the court and this and that, and you drug her, Mel, Melody, Cherie, Rogers, not only her but her kids. Y'all call her and her kids both liars. And I get why some people today might be like, well, it's hard to believe her, da 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 da. Woo, woo. I get that because you may have got some money from him to get up there and lie. I don't know. But was it worth you risking your channel for? I don't know that either. Evidently it was because that's what y'all did. Y'all did all of that. So, we're gonna wait on that apology because Mel deserves it. You was up there telling lies. Point blank period.
It's
You
I
definitely
know,
agree
something
with
the
you,
going
G
on.
lady, I know
Squad.
that's like she need to start from the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
start.
Hmm.
and it's what you said is why I look at what she's saying right now and I take it with a grain of salt because of her having black and white court documents. This isn't just regular documents; these are court documents that spelt it out for her, and she decided to go and go against the grain of what it actually is saying just to make it fit her narrative. So if you're willing to do that, what makes me put any trust or belief into what you're saying right now? How do I know it's not all orchestrated just to take attention off of Melody's 3 day, was it 72-hour live that she
Yeah,
was doing? I feel like they was just trying to pull attention off of that.
see, that's another possibility. I mean, I don't never really go over there to her channel, but
Hmm.
DJ Richie and I think it might have been one more. Well, Dustin, he's depleted. Dustin don't know his name. This dude looks like he just ready to go on to glory. He really do. And I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know what happened to that dude, but something is off. But all these people, they need to get on their good platforms that they was on. DJ didn't say anything bad about Mel. He did not, but he just said that Martell said you didn't hear my side, but you never brought Martell's side back to us. So, in other words, to me, that's saying you think that her and the kids was lying. Y'all need to give her an apology. She deserves it. And also, what happened to Kiki, God rest her soul, I think that's what they was hoping would happen to Mel. Some people are just like that.
Yeah, I do kind of feel like that's what Martell was trying to kind of push. People be having evil motives. Money talks, and what they say, you worth more dead than alive. So,
Mm,
um, I just I don't I'm not a Sherelle fan or whatever her name is. I'm not a her fan. Um, but I think they all got in too deep following behind Carlos. And now this is exactly what we saw and what we were saying is going
Mm.
to happen. They're going to all eventually start turning on each other. It's starting to happen. We're watching it as it's happening, and there's going to be a lot more that's going to come out. You know, it's just sad because when they do it now, it doesn't make them sound credible because of the stuff they've done and said. So it doesn't make them seem credible. And it's like that story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Y'all sat up there and y'all dogged this woman out every which way possible. You dumbed down what Martell did to Mel, and then now, as stuff is coming out, now y'all turning on each other. Now she didn't ask for our support. She did not ask for our support, but it's just like, why are you coming out now because he didn't pay you, or are you coming out because your conscience is bothering you? That's the part I want to know.
mm. Nah, that's a either or
I think it's
answer.
a conscious thing.
Who was talking?
Oh, that was me. I'm sorry. Venus.
Go ahead, Miss Venus.
No, I was agreeing with Patrice that I think it's a conscious thing. I think conscious was eating her up because she wasn't taking like She didn't. Did she mention money during the interview? Because I don't remember her saying anything. But I just know she was like her tone and the way like she was speaking with so much
Mm-hmm.
emotion that I think is probably a conscious thing. And
I,
maybe it took a while for it to click, or like she said, for Kiki passing, that's probably, what clicked for her to see like, okay, and for her you to say like they're in too deep, that's exactly what it sounded like. Cause she kept saying like you're going too far, like this is enough.
And she
Mm,
did. She kept saying, that that Carlos was a snake. Um, and she wasn't going in on anybody else. It was really more geared towards Carlos. And she just said that he was a snake. He needs to do some self-reflection. He's just using, like he used Funky. She was like, Carlos lit the match, and now he's just sitting there, and all he does is, because he has that type of pull, it's like he's trying to become a blogger again, because I guess his shows are not hitting like he wants. But it's just like at some point people will have to open up their eyes and look at Carlos. Because if I keep seeing the person do dirty stuff and you're hearing it from different people, why would you keep aligning yourself with him?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That
she was
part.
she was also saying that Carlos was broke. She
Yeah.
was talking about money. She said that he was flat broke. That network don't pay him nothing. That's why he's extending all the seasons as long as he's extending them and working
No,
these people
yeah.
to death.
Him being broke, not her didn't receiving money. I didn't pick that up,
Oh
is
yeah,
what I
yeah, no, 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 not her receiving money, but
right.
that's the only money that was mentioned. That was that
Exactly.
how
We
Yeah.
broke
know
he was.
Carlos was broke. He paying them $1,000 an episode. We knew that.
No, we knew he was paying them peanuts, but for him to be receiving peanuts so much so that where he had to go ahead and open up a YouTube channel just because, just to make, his ends meet. And he was actually jealous to me of how much I guess he was surprised at how much more money YouTubers was making more than he was being a producer. Remember, I'm not a blogger, I'm a
mm-hmm,
producer.
mm-hmm,
Remember he was offended by that,
Oh
but when he
yeah.
found out how much more YouTubers was making than what he was making as a producer, is actually shameful and embarrassing.
mm. Miss CC says, "Good morning, G Squad. I hope your birthday was awesome yesterday. It was, girl. It was.
It was.
Um,
We made sure of that. Thank you, Cece.
yes, maybe it says CL trying to get all of those guys subscribers, and he's trying to take over the sector. In my opinion,
Hmm.
yes,
That's
said
what she said.
before that he must be broke. I believe that. I don't think this
Well,
dude.
we knew that, Joe. Who
You
who thought
cannot,
he had money? I'm curious to know that.
She
but
said
you,
she not.
you
So
can't
let him
keep
come over here.
spending the money that he was spending on Martell, running him up and down the highways and the byways and the doing this and doing that. No,
Because
you can't do that. That's
he
why
don't
I
have
told
money
y'all
management
that
skills.
he got Dustin over there on this channel, him and Hellish running this channel,
Oh, she
and God
mentioned that
knows what
too.
else he's trying to do. I mean,
She told Heavenly she better get away from him because he gonna ruin her. She said
Yeah,
anybody who he comes in contact with, he ruins their life.
yeah. Because remember, she was telling what's that guy name? The one that took FD spot on TGIF.
Armand.
Right. She told Armand, she was like, they didn't want you there. You just got there because I guess of what she said or what somebody else said to put him in, and that the show was not gonna last long. And look, she made that prediction and look what happened. Now she's making the prediction that Carlos King got a CK has a year here on YouTube before he
She
get
said he gonna
exposed.
get before he get run off.
Yeah.
Well, we all knew that too.
this Patricia T says at the end of the day, Carlos Funky D, Keisha Wanda, AL, and Marceau ain't got Kiki's blood on their hand. They all
Hmm.
ganged up and plotted against Kiki and are responsible for her demise.
And they
I
said something
totally
about
agree.
he went in and he dug up some information on Kiki.
Now I think Stormy would have had a part in the into that. I think Stormy. Let's not forget about her now. Let's
Yeah,
not forget
see,
about her.
she didn't mention anybody else. It was just really going at Carlos, and she just said she just really felt like Carlos knew what he was doing by bringing FD up there. He knew exactly what he was doing because they said that every time FD tried to change the topic, he would bring it right back to him. But he was really trying to get FD to go at Al, but he didn't realize that Funky was going to end up going towards Armand.
All I know is it's been a lot of plot twists that's just I feel like I'm looking hard to the left, then looking hard to the right, like then looking hard to the left. Like everybody
It's
So,
right. It's
so
like
how
it's
y'all
so
feel about
much.
them
yeah.
saying that the show may not even come back on the 17th? They said Carlos is fighting to get the show to come back on the 17th, y'all.
What is going on right now?
By SW bringing this up and going so hard and saying, "I dare you to say I'm lying." Him fighting hard to get that show up on the air doesn't even look good. It doesn't look good.
And there, he had lied. Another content creator where he was talking about the numbers, and he tried to lie and say that the numbers, the show was doing real good and the ratings was high. MSN put out a thing, and you could Google it, put in MSN Love and Marriage Huntsville ratings, and it pulls up the article where it says that the numbers were the lowest they've been. And that thing that he put up on his page on Instagram where he was saying that the numbers were the show was doing good, he removed that post. So we all know Carlos is a big time liar, but
Yes,
I
yes.
can't respect a person like you said.
Mm-mm.
If you know that these people are not in the right state of mind, because going into reality TV, you got to tell your life, and then people are going to dig up your stuff. So if you're not strong mentally, then I would not say do it. But it's like that's what he's deliberately doing, going for people that he feels is weak. It's like
I
somebody said,
believe that. Yes, I call that poverty pimping.
yeah.
Mm,
That's why Tisha and them is so stuck up underneath him, and that's what he likes. See, he couldn't get that from Mel. Mel rose
Right.
above that, and she bounced back, so she don't need him. So it's like it's messing with his ego, it's messing with his pride. He wanted to be able to say that he created Mel. No, you can't say you
You
created her.
can't.
You
And he
can't
was
say that
jealous.
you got her to. Yeah, he
He
liked
was
where
jealous of.
Tisha
He
and
was.
them was at.
That's why it reveals how jealous he was of Mel, because he's so broke, getting them broke peanut checks, paying the people the peanuts, and Mel going ahead and taking the L with the marriage and coming back so viciously and just
mm-hmm,
recovered so flawlessly.
mm-hmm,
He that's why he was so
Hmm.
mad and took Martell on that tour and everything, trying to destroy her, talking about, oh, she was the whole meal and all this other stuff. What?
Yeah,
That
mm.
speaks volumes.
Yes, I Miss Tay Tay says yes, D Squad, tell it. I think that's why Stormy paid for the funeral. She know what she done to Kiki
I
Slimmer.
don't think she paid for the whole thing, but I heard she gave some. But I do feel like she definitely had her part in it. And again, like I said, little grown boy been over there quiet. So it's like, what's going on now?
Miss Cece says I don't trust any of them.
Yep.
Southwest CK, do you think they all can be plotting to stir P mess in the community again to get CC's in a pickle? They are just evil.
Mm-hmm.
Um, hey Miss Cheryl Howard. Hey
Hey,
Hey,
boo.
Cheryl.
get yourself up here, lady.
Nah. I was
Oh,
Season, I'm
Venus.
season.
It's three of us up here now. Where Venus go? Did she run
Mm,
off?
no, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, Cheryl coming up. You got three New
I'm
Yorkers on the panel.
moderated.
What is her name?
Yoli.
Lolly, Yoli. Sorry, I'm bad with names. Girl, Yoli, come up
Just
here
don't
and
forget
come
mine.
join the New Yorkers.
yeah, but
But
I think I'm glad it's coming out, and that's how it normally works. People do turn against each other, and that's what they get. trying to drag Mel, constantly putting her in mess, telling all kinds of lies and stuff. So, it is what it is. That's what Carlos get.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am. Hey boo, Cheryl.
Good
Hey,
Hey,
morning.
my
boo.
ladies. Hey, ladies.
Cheryl,
Hey.
What's
good,
going
great,
on?
grand rising, Cheryl.
God, great. Oh, God, what happened now?
Oh, you ain't been on the YouTube streets last night.
Oh, God. What
Uh-huh.
now?
Oh,
The
What
streets
That's
did
is
double
hot,
Martel,
girl.
Southwest.
what did Martel do now?
no, it ain't him.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
what? It ain't Martel? Wow.
It ain't
We got
Martell.
another um turnover. Oh
Oh,
no, not
no.
turnover.
Oh,
Um
no.
yeah, it's a turnover. If we're
Oh,
gonna
God.
put it in football terms,
Okay,
because
well, I'm sitting,
SW then turned on CK.
yeah, because I'm sitting down, not with it. I'm sitting
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Good morning.
What happened?
Oh, who's that?
SW aired out
That's
CK.
mom.
She's
CK.
telling that she's daring him to say
Sis-
that Kiki didn't, unalive herself.
Oh, my God. They back with that again?
No, she dragged Carlos for filth last night.
She
Okay.
said that
Who?
he's evil, he's a snake, he don't care about nobody but himself. Everything is just to line his pockets. He's broke. The show don't pay him nothing. That's why he brought his commentary to YouTube to make extra money. Yeah.
Oh my
She
goodness.
said he's a
Carlos need to go
demon.
somewhere. He need to go
And I think
somewhere
that
and
this is everything that everybody already know, but now she's exposing him to her, 500,000 audience.
She said
and
he's
would that happen to be Southwest?
Yes.
yes,
Oh, she turned on him. Really?
yes.
Yes.
It-
Yes.
she said he's
Wow.
poison. She said, look at his track history. She said he's a demon. He's team nobody. She's
What?
also said that Funky shouldn't have went up there because basically that was Carlos just trying to use him because he trying to get Funky's followers. She said he broke. None of his shows last. She said he's real sneaky and he's a slime and he's a snake. Look at how
Ooh.
he did Monique from Housewives of Potomac.
Yep.
He
Ooh.
buddied up with one of her friends and was going to try to drop all her information on the show, but Monique quit the show before he could do that.
Yep.
Oh my. Oh my God.
And my
She said,
question at the end of that just now that I was going to bring up was that do you think that Melody got rid of Kiki to save her from this type of because she knew what CK was going to do? Because she said that somebody said that Melody and CK got into a big argument, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking that it was because of what he was trying to do to Kiki. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that's where the big argument came in at. And I'm assuming if I put two and two together, that's why Melody got rid of Kiki off the show was to save her from this humiliation.
yeah, because they said something about he went and dug up information on
Yeah,
Kiki, like
yeah.
he got some hardcore information and he was going to try to drop that on her.
Y'all know what? I've never seen nobody beat it. Oh,
I know they gonna.
she
I know
was
they
the
gonna put.
youngest person on the show. Why did she have to become everybody's mama? Stop bringing your dumb asses
Right.
on my
I
TV
should. I,
and
Thank you.
I should
Oh
have
my
known they gonna put.
God.
They gonna put Mel in it. I
on your
knew they
own
were gonna put
feet.
Mel in it.
She
Mel,
Oh, they
actually she
put
didn't.
Mel in it.
Now
you know
That
Cheryl,
what?
is
she
my
actually
biggest
didn't.
pet
Hey,
peeve.
wait a minute. Give me 1 second. Mel has 4 kids, and every time you turn around, somebody need Mel to rescue them. She ain't no damn rescue person. She
Right.
not
Like
the
they
mama.
always put
Call the fire department if you need help, not her.
Yes.
every
Why
time I
is
turn
you on
around,
this
they put Mel
TV
in
show?
something. Like Mel. I should have known Mel had something to do. Oh my
No,
goodness.
last night she actually didn't bring up Mel's name.
She didn't.
What?
In
Somebody,
that
yeah,
space, yep. And even when
somebody
somebody
said,
said something about the melody, she said this ain't got nothing to do with them. Thank you. It never do.
Thank God.
yep,
Thank God.
she
Y'all know
said
what? It
she's
wouldn't have been nothing wrong with her, Kiki, to go to Mel and say, Mel, I'm not ready for this. And that's okay. Don't get your asses on the TV and expect Mel to rescue y'all. She
Thank
did.
Right.
you. This is
All
work.
these people, Stormy, all these people want Mel to be their rescue saver. Mm.
Hey, she loved God, but she ain't God. Goodness, God. Every time I turn around, they bringing Mel name up in something. I mean, this woman got enough to deal with her children and her
And
businesses.
a
Oh my
crazy,
goodness.
crazy ex-husband.
Crazy ex-husband, these crazy Miss Wanda. Like, why do they feel that Melody can save them? Can save them? Like, that she's their salvation. They don't appreciate nothing she did anyway. They
Nope.
didn't appreciate anything she did. If I was Mel, I'd be like the hell with all of them. Please don't
Mhm.
stay the hell away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't put my name in nothing. Like, I'm sick of these people. Oh my goodness.
It's
But even
it's
if
it's
she didn't say Mel, her name gonna come up eventually. I already know already.
I don't know because I mean, she wasn't going. She was only strictly going for Carlos,
Yeah, like
and she was like, "I'm going to bring you down and I'm going to expose you." And she was like, "Your shows are flopping," and so she was like, "What you're not gonna do? You're not gonna come over here to YouTube and try to mess YouTube up." She was like, "I will bring you down." I said, "Oh wow." So
Oh my
when if you
God.
listen to her, if you look at her tone of voice and you see how her demeanor was, you could tell this wasn't because some people were thinking that maybe it's fake and nah, because she never said allegedly. She just kept going and she was like literally. I just don't like the fact that she just kept going on about Kiki. I feel like that part, but she said that she promised that person she was not gonna say nothing yet. So
I just
Kiki
think
is
if he would have stood up and said, "I'm not ready," things will probably be different today. Stop going places you ain't ready for. That's just it, point blank, period.
I'm
I think the
wondering if
biggest
though I think they all got mad and turned on her because they originally wanted her to go at Mel. And I guess
right,
when she backed out, it seems like that's when Carlos decided, oh, I'm gonna really
right.
stick it to her because look how he did her at the reunion.
Because Kiki said that on her live, one of her lives. Kiki said, Miss Wanda mad at me because she wanted me to go after Melody and I refused to go after. She said, how I look going after the person that brought me on the show, that's been there for me. They
Miss
wanted her to go after Melody. It's crazy.
Miss Baby Girl says, "Are you guys okay? I don't tall being upset." Miss Baby Girl, what are you talking about down there?
What?
American Boy says we talking about SW telling CK off the last 2 days. Hey, Miss Cynthia, good morning and welcome. She says, "Good morning, G Squad and panel." Kay Hayes says she didn't say allegedly, but she didn't say anything bad about Carlos. She spilled more on Kiki, if anything.
Wait,
Mm.
hold on. What you say? No. What you mean? Because I wrote notes. Let me pull out my paper.
Miss
She
Shirley said,
said,
"Right, Cheryl
she
I know
said,
Mel
that's right.
brought
Pull out
into
Huh?
that
it."
red phone, Patrice.
What
look
happened?
at
Cheryl, what?
She says, Miss Charlene says, "You're right, Cheryl. Mel will be brought into it because they said that she brought Kiki into on she brought Kiki to the show. She bring
Okay,
Right.
Kiki
let's
to the show. Kiki
Wanda
let's
be
saying
cross
that
that
you got
bridge
Miss
when we get there. Can we
Can
you
we
got
cross that bridge when we get there?
let me rewind this back real quick though to the person who says she ain't say nothing bad. First of all, she called a man a demon. She said he's demonic. She said he hurts people, and then once he gets what he needs out of you, he drops you.
Mm-hmm.
She when I say she went in on him, she said he never gets gives people a chance to really tell their story. He pretty much wants to take over so he can do what he wants to do for likes and ratings on the show. He don't give a damn about nobody. It's a whole heap of stuff. I gotta find them all in my notes. But she said a whole lot about him. So she was clearly upset. She when she talked about Kiki, she was just saying in general what has her this upset is she's never been the type of person to deliberately go out and hurt a person, and that is what
Oh
she's
my
angry about.
God.
When she said, I guess like how what he's done, not to drive somebody who was already having some mental issues, you push them over the edge. Basically, is what she's saying.
Well,
Now,
baby girl said,
in that aspect, you
"Give me one
know,
second." Baby girl said, "Y'all sounded upset," and I just came on. I was like, "Who made my family mad?" No, girl,
oh,
we been cut up this morning. We good. Miss Denise says, "I believe Southwest was upset with CK interviewing Funky after he made those nasty comments about Kiki. For some reason, CK really disliked Kiki. CK coddled Tisha and abused he." Coddled Tisha and abused Kiki on TV for being Mel's friend.
uh,
Absolutely, I totally agree with all of that
and
she just said. I,
she spoke on the fact that he didn't even do a condolences and he tried to act like he was mourning
mm.
as to the reason why he didn't come out and say anything at first.
Well, Well, Southwest is full of mess because she was the same one talking shit about my Melody 2 days straight. She sat there talking shit about Melody. I don't trust Southwest.
She
Not
Good
said
one
morning,
Carlos
Mr.
bit.
is. She
Good
said he
morning,
full
Mr.
of shit.
Core. She says number 99 thumbs up. Hey at G Squad, sure Venus, melanated
Hello.
Patrice. Hello
Morning.
everyone. Miss
How
Rose,
y'all
Morning.
doing?
Miss Rose said we got 101 likes and 199 in the chat. Come out of the bushes. Thank you. Miss Rochelle says, tell it, Patrice. That's what she said. They dragged CK. Kay Hayes says, didn't she say something similar before? Then she was back defending him. I didn't hear that part.
Mm.
Miss
She
Sexy Brown,
said,
good morning. Good morning, family. I heard that spiel on another CC's channel last night. These people are clowns and they are jealous of Melody. She has moved on with her life and is worth dollars on her own. All of that. Baby girl says, American born. Thank you, sis. I saw that. I stay in the bushes. She seems really upset about Kiki's passing.
mm. Yeah, she was upset. She said he full of shit. He didn't give a damn about Mel or Martell relationship. He don't give a damn about anyone. She said he a loser. He a troublemaker. She said the audience don't know what he did, but she knows what he's done. He ran the show in the ground. Um, she said she was asked not to say anything, but she said, she's going to tell it in due time. So
I think he
whatever it
really did
is,
something. I think he really did something for Funky to come out and say what he said. They had a discussion. Those two had a discussion.
mhm,
I'll say this when someone passes, but I think theirs was a little bit deeper. They probably laughed about it or whatever. The two of them, we don't know. They probably, my thoughts, my opinion, they could have thought it was funny. And he's like, hey man, I ain't finna be saying that right now. Y'all know how it goes. Miss Denise says CK lies, Tisha because she's weak and clueless. CK
that's what
like
he
the
likes.
stop
Yeah.
because he knows they're broke scammers. CDW says I was hoping SW mentioned how FD talked badly about Kiki. Yeah, I was hoping for that as well. Miss May May says we all have been seeing what he has been doing. Yep. He, if I was on that show and I saw that dude won't feeling me like that, y'all, I would have got off. Why is you staying on the show for? She won't tell him nothing. Only thing she was doing was worried about who Marcel was sleeping with, and she ain't never tell us nothing.
Unless maybe she started trying to tell, because at the end of the day, she may have tried and they may not have aired it because, he been protecting the Scots.
Well,
So
Mel
it's a possibility she could have tried, but whatever it is, I'm just like, good. I'm glad somebody's starting to finally drag his behind because I'm like, enough was enough with him already. Like, I don't like how he had the entire cast gang up on Mel. I think that's real whack of him. But this is Carlos. He's messy. And I'm like, I don't like that they try to portray themselves and want to act like they women because that's not how all of us women get down. So I don't like how they trying to show us
You
like,
better say
no,
that.
like we'll politely return you back to the men because we don't
Return
want
to
you.
sender. Stamp.
Yeah, we don't want you over here.
So do y'all think in the process of them reading the court docs on Mel and the kids and all that mess, do y'all think also that they lost some followers in behind that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think I remember them saying them numbers. But you know what? They go down, but then they go right back up. So y'all look at the views. Don't worry about
But
the
it,
followers. Look at the views. That's gonna tell you what's really happening. Because they be
Mm,
unsubscribing, but they still be watching. So
mm.
I just kind of find it weird that little grown boy been quiet. Like he ain't posting nothing.
you
So it's just like,
right.
what's going on over there? Because
Well,
ain't
I
no
mean,
post.
what is he gonna speak on? Everything he tried has failed. Nothing is working. So he's probably saying, "Why should I keep coming out?" Then his main
Maybe.
uncle got kicked off of YouTube by her daughter. I mean, really? Hey, Miss Yobi. She said the Yobo. She says the habituals is for them to clean up the scenes. Ooh. Mr. Zines in
That's
the court says I don't have nothing hanging down there because we are not the same. Ooh. She said we're
uh-oh.
not the same. Okay. Miss Barbara O says Mel doesn't mind. Mel doesn't mind helping people. She's a teacher and a nurturing person. That's what she comes from her mother and other family members. And we have seen where the others come from and have. Hey, Miss Blade, welcome. How are you? She says, hey, y'all.
You know what I would have to ask though? I would have to ask, honestly, because they'll be like, God wrote your story. I would really have to ask God, like, God, I know you gave me the strength to handle these people, but why did you have to put these people in my life? I could have done
Right.
without these ones, because Lord, like, but I guess it gave her the strength that she needed. But oh,
Yeah.
I
I
would
don't
have
want
to
to be the
see.
strongest soldier this time, Lord.
Yeah, like, can you give me a break now? Can pass the torch to somebody else? 'Cause I'm
Venus,
done.
I don't
Venus,
think that. I
hey,
don't think
Venus, I
that.
don't know if this is for you or not, but I'm going to read it anyway. Yoli says, hey, three New Yorkers on the panel. We got
Hey,
ourselves
Yoli.
loaded. They just home run.
Yes, that was definitely directed towards me. It's whatever, Yoli. It's whatever.
And hey, May May, I was at a cafe. Guess what the cafe's name is? May
New
May.
York.
Oh,
Mae.
oh,
May
see,
May
Oh,
I see
Cafe. Ain't that
Raymel.
something?
Hey, Raymel. I
Yeah, I
got,
was
I
sitting
got, I got
in
a
a cafe
Nebraska
drinking some
person out here.
coffee at May May's.
mm.
You
Mr.
got it.
Better
Vance, tell us
trademark
what
that
you.
name, girl.
Yeah, she got a cafe after her. She got a cafe named after you, May May, and it's her exact name, Mae
Wow.
Oh,
Cafe. Mm-hmm. I said, let me find out. May May got a cafe business of her own.
trademark.
Isn't that something? That's ironic.
Okay, that's enough talking with the New Yorkers, G Squad.
Oh,
What you
Excuse
saying?
me? Oh no, we're gonna have to get New York now. Come on, melanated. We gotta get New York on her now.
Yo, Venus is so silly, yo. She stays shutting somebody off.
We
When it
gotta
doesn't
bring the
go
New
her
York.
way, she be like, all right, enough of that. Enough.
Yes, yes,
Sound like
yes.
Carlos King.
or
No,
she
I'm
drop,
a
or
middle
she drop
child,
down,
okay?
or she
I'm a
drop
middle
down off the
child.
panel.
That's why I act this way.
Right, we gotta bring the New York now. We gotta go New York on her now. Now wait a minute.
What baby girl say? Hold up, shorty, hold up, partner, hold up, bitch.
Exactly. Hold up, Shuddy. Hold up, bitch.
Sneeze.
So I
But
wonder how is Southwest, Little Grown Boy feeling knowing that
Oh,
Sharita
boy.
came out yesterday.
little brown boy probably in the corner pouting because Stormy didn't invite him to her birthday, so he probably in the corner
Right.
crying.
I'm sick of him.
Or
My
he been
Sick.
going on
goodness.
job interviews.
When him and his little him and his little comments about little Miss Buddy. Really? You know what? Keep on messing with Miss Buddy. She's gonna have something for your ass. I'm telling you. Better leave her alone. Tell you. All this Miss Buddy crap. No, that's Martell. That's not her. Miss
Oh,
Buddy.
But when you look at all of them, they
Oh,
all got this look in their face because they put the what's her name, the Silver had his picture as her whatever y'all call it when y'all gonna talk about the topic, and he's in
mm-hmm.
that red suit, and I looked at that picture, I said you could see evil on his face too.
Martell.
Carlos.
Oh, Carlos.
Yeah, if you get a chance and you go back and look at the picture she has for what the caption is going to be, he's in the picture with Mel, but he's in a red suit, and I was like, oh yeah, you can
Carlos is
definitely see
trifling. Carlos
he
is
is.
trifling.
He's
Carlos
a
is trifling.
dirtbag.
Carlos is trifling. I'm telling you, he's trifling.
Like
And
you would literally
he
hate to.
gonna make it his business to make women look bad. He gonna make it his
Yes,
business to make women look bad. That's his whole agenda is to make women look bad. That's the bottom line. That's why he bringing all those women on the show, making them look like 304s and all that. But they kind of make themselves look like 304s. But he's enjoying every minute of it because
yeah.
that's
They
how
say
he
he
want to perceive
deliberately
women. Telling
They
you,
also say he deliberately brought the whole topic back up with Armand because it did die down. We did forget about it, and then all of a sudden you interview FD, and what did it do? It sparked it right back up,
right?
So it's like he
He keep
likes
rolling over.
mess.
He keep rolling over in her grave right now. The way
Ugh.
it's a shame how they doing her. She rolling over in her grave right now. I'm telling you, it's sad.
I think that he only wants to make black women look bad. I don't think
Yes,
it's just
Yeah,
women. It's only black women.
black
yeah,
women.
yeah, yeah. That's exactly what he's trying to do. That's exactly what he's doing. Trying to make. He did it to Candy. Come on, try to steal
Yeah,
the woman's story. Go behind Candy's back and speak to the mother behind Candy's back to try to steal her story with the group. What's her group name?
Escape.
Escape. Yeah, he did it to her, and Candy was pissed off. So it's nothing that Carlos won't do when it comes to black women. He
Yeah,
just
because
want to make them all look bad. That's the bottom line.
he done stole how many people's ideas for their show.
Yeah,
He took Mel's idea for the show and turned
Charade.
it into,
yeah.
yeah, he took Sheree. Then it was
Charades.
somebody else, a beautician, who said she came up with the idea about Messy Mondays, and he took
Mm-hmm.
that and ran with it. He done did a lot of people dirty, but you know what? I hope that this time it's time for him to get his rude awakening. Like you don't want to see a person go down, but I feel like he's done enough damage. And I'm like, after I've seen how he did Mel, I'm just not a fan of his. That's why
Me
I can't
neither.
support any of his shows because I don't
Same.
like what he did.
Say
Like
it again.
what I just realized was that didn't he do an interview with Claudia Jordan?
Yeah, when it first
So,
happened.
Mm-hmm.
so that means that him and Claudia and Jordan has a positive working relationship, and she's not 100% black. Then he goes ahead and he does the interview with Funky Dineva. But the whole objective was for him to say something bad about Al.
Al,
I
yeah,
guess
that
that
was
him and Al Reynolds don't have a good relationship.
Al
But
don't like Claudia, and so
Al
he
don't
was
like
supposed to
Claudia,
be,
so he
yeah,
was working in Claudia's favor, trying
but
to
he didn't
get
expect
Funky to
Funky.
say something bad about Al, but Funky flipped it and said something bad about Armand. So
Yep.
now it's like he created a whole web of bull snapping apples.
But one thing Claudia do, she rock with Mel though. She love us with Mel. Her and Mel started a movie together. She loved Mel. I can tell you that. When they try to get on the TGIF and say some crap, Claudia cleared it up. Like, no, no,
Mhm.
no, no, no. He took our revenge P. He did this, he did that. He provoked her to do what
Um,
she did.
and
Period.
that's apparently too. That's what Armand was saying too. He was saying that when he was brought onto the show, they were supposed to be trying to get Claudia taken off and they were supposed to be trying to ice her out. So I'm like, why is there all these shows? It is Carlos behind all this icing out and RP
Yeah,
against people. It's
Woo.
him.
yeah.
Ah. Woo.
I gotta go, y'all. If y'all can't hear me, bye, y'all. Be
Okay.
safe.
Bye,
Have a
Bye.
good
Love
one.
Panelists. Bye,
you.
love. Are you bye?
Bye.
But yeah, it's Carlos behind all of this icing people out and doing dirty things to people. So it's just like
Mm-hmm.
you get up here and you want to say you want to put shows out about black people and black excellence, but then you turn around and you trash us every moment you get. Like
Give me
goodbye.
1 second. Give me
Mhm.
1 second. Hold up for 1 second. Miss Valerie Eaglin says, "Love your channel, but with everyone on the panel talking, it's a turn off." I totally agree, Miss Valerie. That's why we're working on giving each other respect to let the person that's speaking finish. Um, because it is hard for people to hear when everybody's talking at one time. So sometimes we may get a little carried away, but we try to bring it back. But yes, I do thank you for being here. But if you got to go, I do understand. You can go ahead, Miss Patrice.
Oh no, I was just saying for him to be saying that he wants to do black excellence, no thank you. Not the way he's been going about doing things. And I just feel like at this point he needs to be stopped. Like
Mm.
you literally disregarded everything with Mel and what she was going through. You showed no sympathy or empathy towards her. Instead, you decided to parade Martell around because you got some crush on him.
Mm.
And then look at the way you did turn around and did Kiki. Like it's just disgusting. And I'm like, if I was anybody out there, I would never want to do any show with him. He's
Hmm.
not a good person. He's not.
Nope.
Well,
Thank you.
as for me, the way that Mel did Tisha that day, whenever they was having that little meeting for that good expo, and Tisha tried to dismiss what Mel was saying. Whenever Kiki was on that reunion, and Carlos asked her a question, and when she went to answer, he cut her off. That's what she should have told him. What you won't do is dismiss what I'm saying. You're gonna let me finish. He didn't let her finish, and she just sits there. She just sits there like, well, which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? What am I supposed to do now, Mel? What am I supposed to do? No, man, come on, y'all. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Excuse me. Is has enough time passed to where I can speak now?
Speak your piece, girl. Speak your piece.
Thank you. I just want to make sure that I am not over speaking anyone. We don't have any upset stomachs in the chat. Okay. Um, all
Oh
I
my
know
God, did
is,
you say upset stomach?
She
yes,
did.
I did.
She did.
You,
Yeah,
But
well, huh?
all I know is all of this is funny to me. I can't stop laughing at it. I think it's everybody is spot on. Y'all, I need some people to remember two things can be true, y'all. He is a demon, but it is funny watching him fall. So
Yep.
lighten up, laugh about it. If you uptight, get out the chat. That's all I have to say. Thanks.
Big Queen, don't say that because Lord have mercy. Pray for us. Pray for us. Just pray for us now. Um, Talking about somebody just love Venus. Lord have mercy. Yoli says we should call this the serpent queen. When you turn your back, he bites you. He
Hmm.
spreads his poison, pure evil.
Yep.
Ooh, ooh.
Mm-mm.
Mm, totally
Perfect
agree.
snake.
Me too.
I love y'all too. Y'all know that.
Mm,
Y'all spoil me. Y'all created this monster.
mm.
Oh my
Look,
God.
I am not taking accountability.
She blaming it on us like they blame Nell. Look, she gotta
Oh
blame Nell,
Lord,
blame Nell
she's
for
already
everything.
spoiled.
Yes, I am.
Wow. But everybody has their own opinion. You are entitled to it, but I'm glad that she's talking, putting it out there. It'll
Hmm.
be some that agree, some that does not agree. So it is what it is. But do I think he's trying to get Funky's subscribers and
Following.
whatever?
Yep.
Yes, I absolutely do.
Hmm. Yep.
Hmm.
I don't know who said it, but they said it best. He get these people with big followings, make them feel like, oh, he just so invested in what they have to say, but he just sucking up your followers. He just
Hmm.
want to bring them over there, bring them over there. Hmm.
Hmm.
It's all right.
Miss Barbara O says I feel like Southwest said he not coming over to be the YouTube with that mess. And see, when he started his channel, y'all, he had a real big advantage over us because he was known from the TV. So a lot of course, he gonna get a lot of followers and all of that. We still trying to make it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
The Catfish Club. Hey, she says Kiki didn't say anything. She didn't want to hurt her cousin. She can change her mind if she want to. Who said she couldn't?
We're gonna let R.I.P. Kiki. Let's let her rest, y'all. We spoke enough on her because
Right, let the
it's
left
been
rest in
it's been
peace,
red
for
for
God's sake.
every
Oh my God.
time they come in on
But you
different
know what? You
parts.
know what though? Maybe with her bringing it up, maybe yeah, maybe it might be the closure that she needs. Hey, it might be the
Mm-hmm. To say like, you know what, I
which
was
one?
wrong, and y'all went too far. One thing about it, when people want
Oh,
to redeem themselves, let them redeem themselves in their own way. That don't mean you have to
okay.
accept it. That don't mean it's all is forgiven, but dang, y'all say y'all want people to apologize, and when they do, it's like, oh no, we don't want to hear it. It's like, which one is it? You can't have both at once. So
Hmm.
just all right, you was wrong. It's still funny, but now we'll just move along. Move
Yeah, I
along.
would like to see. I would like her now to apologize to Mel now. All the stuff she said about Mel, Southwest.
Yes.
When she gonna apologize to Melody, all the stuff she said about Melody.
Well, she
I'm
probably won't do that, but at least she calling out the puppet master, and sometimes you got to take what you can get.
Hmm. I don't know. I still don't like her. Oh,
Yeah, we know, we know.
Divine says G Squad, we're not dividing nor shifting sides over here. No, we're not. I'm still, I'm riding with
Period.
but everybody's gonna have their opinion. But
hmm.
it's just the way people put things in the chat. And I'm working on me trying not to retaliate because some of it make you want to go to but I'm trying, but They be coming, and sometimes they stop, and sometimes they don't. So it is what it is. I'm only gonna
Mm-hmm.
take much. Barbara O says, in my opinion, he was trying to take over Claudia's show and using Funky um and AL. Probably so.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Sexy
Thank
Brown
you,
Sugar
baby.
says Southwest will not apologize to Melody. She for Martell, and she can stay over there for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Miss
what we saying.
Right.
She ain't
Let us
got
stay
to.
over
I
there.
don't want you over here, boo. But you
Mm,
can still call a spade a spade. What? So who else said? Somebody says Satan still spoke facts. I think I heard somebody say it on the Silver Channel. Like sometimes people can still tell the truth despite us liking them or not. We need
mm,
to
Hi, De Silva.
separate
Hi,
that.
De Silva. Hi, Queen De Silva. I love De Silva.
I
Hi, De
know,
Silva.
I know.
Love me. I love me some De Silva. Oh
Oh,
Lord.
we lost.
Oh, somebody dropped out. StreamYard again.
Patrice.
Yeah, thank you, Yoli. See, Yoli, you know what? I'm starting to like you, girl. I'm starting to like you. I'm warming up to you, Yoli. Can we
Hi,
highlight her
Veronica.
comment?
Hi, Veronica Monroe. How you doing, babe?
G Squad, can
Mm.
you highlight Yoli comment?
Lord, that miss right there.
Yes. If y'all want me to stop complaining, like the video so we know it's real. That's all I ask. I don't ask y'all for nothing else. Nothing.
Yeah, but it is what it is. We just wanted to chitter chat about it. It's about time. We're noticing a lot of things. Y'all remember when they were saying, "Oh, we're fighting. Oh, they're fighting against each other," and y'all know somebody else that's been quiet too, the piano player.
Hmm.
Rake teeth. Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes, Jay, you right too. I was just saying, like, she probably is telling the truth, even though she one of his spawns.
You better be
Mm.
quiet. Now talking about suing her ass. She better be quiet.
Mm.
Oh, Miss
Rake teeth.
Patricia T. She says that's exactly what Carlos was trying to do is take over Claudia's show. These black
Mm-hmm.
men have to learn to stay the FK away from him. Absolutely, totally agree.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Miss T says, "Good morning, at G Squad. Good morning, beautiful. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here." Miss Old Sister says, Baby G Squad, talking with some wisdom. We have thick and choose our, I guess, pick and choose our battles, but that's a thick.
Yeah.
Baby girl says, I did with my phone, Venus, LOL. Miss Glamour says, do you, do y'all believe that lady? I do.
Yeah, because it depends on the delivery. You got to
Mm,
listen to how they present the information. She sending straight headshots. Like, it's like the Metro Boomin beat on like that. It's like, dun, 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 dun. Like, that's how hard she was going for him. So I
mhm.
know about this. I ain't gonna say this whole lady ain't no, you know. Mm-mm.
And you know what else? Maybe too, she's just had a change of mind. Sometimes people may do something and then they have time to process and think and be like, you know what, that's just wrong. You know what's going on? It's just wrong. It's got to stop. God could have touched her, and she just want to come out and tell what she know. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Miss Barbara C says, I heard piano player is quiet because her daughter told her she is messing up her brand allegedly. Ooh.
And
Mm.
Mel talking about Mel. She was one of them Mel gonna sue too. She better shut up.
Miss Dr. Alex says you may not like the messenger, but pay attention to the message. You better put that out there
You
like that
better
again.
say it. Who
You better
said
put
that?
it out there like
Mm-hmm.
that one more time now.
Okay,
Mm.
you. Oh, and she got them letters on the back. That's what I'm talking about. That's what
Yeah,
I'm talking about. Uh-huh.
absolutely. May May says that Barbara C, what brand do she has? Baby girl says what I don't like is how it's been all Claudia's fault, and it was clearly Alberta King. Who in the
Yes.
world is Alberta King?
The man who was married
Uh,
to a woman that he wasn't really wanting to be married to.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to say it like that. Because
mm,
everybody like that to you was like, Star Girl, we got something to tell you.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But yeah, it's just like
Mm.
the situation with Martell. You know, some people gonna believe Martell, what he's saying now. Some is not because of his past history. You know, it is what it is. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Miss Sexy Brown says SW will come on 2 weeks from now and apologize to CK. Hey, Miss Denise, welcome. How are you? Y'all think she gonna come back on and apologize?
Yeah, 'cause she flip floppy like that. She flip floppy. I don't
Apologize.
trust her. She's too
No.
flip floppy for me. She's too flip floppy for me. She was just defending him not 2 minutes, just a minute ago. So I don't know. I don't know about her. I really don't. I'm up and down about her. She say one thing and then she do another. So I don't know. I mean, if she put him out there, that's good. But I still got an eyebrow up for Miss Southwest.
Baby girl says, I believe Southwest she can't ish, but she making sense this week. That crown royal done worn off her.
Woo,
Ooh, Miss
child.
Veronica is speaking.
Woo.
Um,
Y'all coming in hot.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Yo-
Oh, Patrice is
Yogi
back.
says,
Good.
for our baby girl, Venus, I only have boys sending love. She sending you some love. Hey, Miss Concrete. Good morning, G Squad chatting panel. Hello. Thank you so much for dropping in. Miss Rose says, if she flip on the message, she is a real fool. Okay. Barbara
Mm,
O says, also feel he has promised these people things to get what he wanted from them, and now
yep.
they have realized they've been used. And I believe
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany says her wig is still dry and stiff. Not the wig. I'm just talking about the wig, baby. Come over there to the wig now. Miss
Look,
Grandpa says
it don't
she.
move.
I am happy. I don't see these fools. SWALCK. She don't see none of them. Um, Miss Tate says at Rose Armstead. Okay, those were some genuine nuggets dropped. It was more than what we knew I had. So I'll just go back to when Funky came out, and he just come out. He didn't do that just by himself. Nah, he had a
Right.
little proof with it. JT said it doesn't matter if she comes back with an apology. She spoke her truth. Say it again. Miss Glamrock says I don't care for none of them. I am here for the tea. I am here for the tea from y'all. So, yes. Alf says hey. Speaking to everybody, but I mean, y'all can tell when somebody's lying. Come on now, come on
Yeah.
now. And I don't think the lady was lying last night. That's just my
I don't
thought.
think
Man.
she was
No, I
lying.
appreciate what you said about she exposed Carlos. Yeah, somebody needs to a lot more people need to expose his ass. So I appreciate that. Just
Miss
all the things she said about Melody, I don't know. So
Miss Barbara C says that G Squad, your chats are lit, fire. Yes, girl, it's exploding on me sometimes.
Thank you. Thank you for not being a hater, Barbie.
boom.
Sexy Brown says, say what? The wig, girl, bye bye. Then says that Alf MC and America, I guess she's speaking to them. She says, good morning. It's Tati says that hey J28, I didn't even speak to you. That's right. And it's time for this mess to be over. Absolutely, totally agree. Baby girl says, I still feel for Armand and those babies. The truth needs to be told. Folks were so cruel to Kiki. Well, baby girl, do you think they was cruel to Mel? I'm just asking for a friend. Patricia T says whether she apologized or not, the damage has been done. Yep.
Right.
Baby
Damage
girl
been
says she
done.
was thinking, but still. Divine says I feel she meant what she said at the time, but I am waiting to see how it falls. Miss
Mm-hmm.
Rose says I enjoyed the seal last night. May says at this point I don't care what they have to say. They could have been shut this mess down. All I
Yeah.
know I'm going to have to go have a good time at Melody event tonight.
Mm,
Yes, enjoy
Oh
yourself.
that's
yeah.
right. Take pictures.
Yes, Miss May, make sure you be safe out there. Hey, Lady Virgo, welcome. How are you this morning?
Hey, Lady Virgo.
Hello.
Into everybody. But yeah, I don't think that lady would have came out there and being so reckless like that. If she didn't have some facts, and like Miss Patrice says, no, allegedly, in my opinion, none of that was said. I heard it for myself. So
Hmm. No, I like what she was saying about Carlos. Everything she said about him is true.
I just hate to let it go on this long, and
Hmm.
it shouldn't have gotten to a point that it got to. Um,
Hmm.
he just, I don't know what he was trying to do. If he's just trying to make his shows just be extremely out there, but I'm like, you got to pay attention to your audience. All right, is a show for everybody. This show wasn't it, but that's what you turned it to. And you were mad at this girl because she finally stood up and said, enough is enough. I'm not going to allow you to have me still being abused by this man. And you mad about that? Like, I just think Carlos is despicable. I like, if he
Me too.
never makes
Me
another
too.
show, I won't lose no sleep,
Me
because
Yeah.
I'm
neither.
like, we started as wanting to see him succeed, but the way he took things, I'm sorry, there's no comeback. Even the whole thing with when Destiny said what she said to Miss Van, you should have checked that then. When Wanda tried to attack Mel, you should have checked that then. When Betty got up on that stage and did what she did, you should have checked her then. But no, you were loving every minute of it because you have a hatred that you don't want to announce and say for Mel.
Hmm.
You jealous of this girl. You want to be Mel, but you not Mel. You a man.
Right.
yeah, he's so evil. But I got a question for you, ladies. I heard. Do y'all think the word on the curve is talking about Tisha went to help with the Detroit show? What?
Letitia, what?
I seen that
Letitia
foolishness.
Scott went to help with the Detroit show,
Oh, God.
talking
Another.
about she knew somebody down there in Detroit, and uh, the- that Carlos was taking let her go down there and help them with that show or something. I said she can't even help herself. Want to help
Right.
with?
I want to help him on the show. Another show on the chopping block. That's all I got to say.
Right. Because that show been
If
on a
she
hiatus
helping,
for like what, 2 years?
if she helping, it's going to be another show down the drain.
Another flop, like Stormy trying to
Another flop.
produce.
Exactly.
Miss Patricia T says key facts. She didn't use the words allegedly, and she dared him to dispute it, and she did.
Mm-hmm.
Oop.
Mr. Vine says forgiveness does not mean it's forgotten. So does
Yep.
demons need to remember? Mm. Miss Maymay says he's mad because he can't profit off of Melody Payne
Yep.
anymore.
Nope. Nope.
Ooh, that was a good one.
That's
Miss
right.
Phillips. Uh, yeah, that's what he's real, real, real mad about. Because I
Hmm.
would, I would be in my feelings if I once had the number one show on, and now I don't. And then the one person that was carrying the Diagon show, really, you treat them like crap. Boy, go sit
No,
down somewhere.
he expected
Right.
her to sit there and still continue to be abused by Martell. That's what
Right.
he wanted, just
And
for
his
his
paramour.
ratings.
And
Yeah.
his paramour. Yeah.
And the fact that you could get up there and then try to talk about coleslaw, she's this whole mother. Like, Negro, go. Ugh. I just don't like that, man.
She the whole restaurant with roaches. Remember, roaches and mice, y'all. Remember. Board of Health shut that restaurant down years ago. She ain't the
Yeah.
whole restaurant. She ain't even please. Girl, don't get me started. Child.
Miss Barbara C says it did. Your intro is awesome. I tried to tune in, and all my beautiful be up and on early. I love channel is live too. I feel like I'm cheating on all my CCs, and she smiled. She said the girl she casted looks just like her. I think it's her family. Ooh,
Uh-uh.
this coffee. Oh my goodness. Look, uh,
I want to know how much he pay her then.
Lady Virgo says, I'm going back into the bushes listening. The nurse is on her way to see Daddy. All right, Miss Lady Virgo, take care.
Okay. Have a
Thank
good
you
one.
for coming in. Glamour says, Tisha and the word help don't mix. Ooh, Too much down there, Mr. Glambox. Tay Tay says they said Tisha got her friend on the Detroit show. And she barely hanging on the Love and Marriage Huntsville show. Miss
Right.
J says, I believe that at May May. I also think he is upset that Mel won't allow AC to film. CK thinks folks will tune in for AC and will not. Uh, excuse me. The only person they know that can encourage, inspire, and help is Mel. CDW says, I think the DC is better than Detroit. Ooh. Did the Detroit show even last, y'all? Hey,
They
Miss
went on a
Cinnamon.
hiatus. They've been going for like 2 years.
Wow. Hey, Miss Cinnamon Swell. Good morning and welcome. It's Tay Tay says now they're gonna try and use Tisha and Ken. They are already unraveling. And is did y'all see where they were somewhere? I forgot where they was at, but talking about Marceau and Tisha acting unbothered. Uh,
Oh
Marceau probably
God.
acting unbothered, but we know Tisha is very well bothered, especially when somebody say something about her marriage. Miss Lynn Hicks says, y'all do know all CK shows are going to Max. What is Max?
I heard
I
they've been over
heard.
there. I heard they've
I
been over
heard.
there. We just don't. You can go
I'm
to
famous
Max.
for
It still
that.
ain't gonna get no views,
Right.
and
Wow.
you still ain't gonna pay your cast. He's probably getting desperate now.
I'm just sick of looking at him.
Miss
Me
I'm just sick
too.
of hearing.
Miss
That laugh.
Miss
Oh
Yeah,
God.
that laugh. I can't do it. I'm just sick of him. I'm just sick of him. I don't want to see him, hear him, nothing. I'm sick of
When he get to
Carlos.
laughing
I'm
like that, I
sick.
just want to take my fist and just karate chop him in his Adam's apple.
Miss Sherman Swear says I've never watched Love and Marriage DC. I'm not supporting CK fake ass. Not the fake ass. That's what she call him, y'all. Carmen, hey ladies. Um,
Hey,
so
Carmen.
you all are saying that little brown boy and the older ladies that have supported him are turning on each other.
They
Uh,
starting to.
yeah, they are too. But we was talking about Southwest putting CK on blast last night. Uh, uh, uh. Miss Tate says that American
So,
born. That's what they're getting ready to throw together. DT.
tell her if she
Mm.
wants to go listen to it. Tell her go to De Silva. Don't go to his platform to listen. Her platform to listen to it. De Silva has it up. Don't give that woman no numbers. She ain't got no numbers from us.
Mm. Cinnamon Swirl says not DC but Detroit. Yeah, Tisha went to
Yeah.
Detroit to help somebody help do something with the show. Supposedly, I guess like she know what she doing.
Right.
Trying to be
And then
like Mel.
y'all do know that they said that they don't know if the show coming on next week, the 17th. They're not sure.
Living marriage?
They said that Carlos is fighting to get those three shows back on. But they said in all reality, the show is canceled, y'all. Maria says, I don't subscribe to Max and won't.
Loving marriage gonna be canceled. They're not gonna show it on the 17th.
They don't know yet. They
I think so
Oh
much
wow.
happened. I think so much happened. I don't think there's enough editing that they probably could do because whatever they keep saying happened, it was big.
See, that's the mess that he is. See? Mm.
Yeah.
He is a messy mess. I'll
All
tell
them
you that.
trying to get all them trying to get at Mel. All
I
of it's
know.
just to get. That's what Sherelle said. She said you drug your own show into the ground.
Miss Rose said we need 21 more likes. They have Miss Devine says they have been on the other streams. I don't watch his other shows. Okay, it's KT says, yep, they begging to get the last three shows out because production has stopped. Yep. Glamrock says CK want to recreate another meal so bad that he can't. Somebody's rattling something. What? Can y'all just go ahead and mute if you're not talking? Miss Inez Martin said, who said it was canceled? Um, y'all must don't be on the YouTube streets out here. Um, V Jackson says it was said the 24th allegedly. So you saying the show's coming back on the 24th? Miss Cinema Swirl says I saw somewhere Tisha son is in Michigan, the University of Michigan, for summer program. So I guess that is why she is there, for real, for real. Oh, probably possibility. Tay Tay says when they when they cancel shows, they don't tell you nothing. Shame on CK portion. Yep. Tara says, where does this info come from? Is there proof? Um, when y'all come over here and y'all ask those questions, if you pay attention in the beginning, even at the running at the bottom of the screen, it says everything that I say is alleged, and then it's in my very own opinion. I haven't been to own. Own didn't tell me that, so I'm just saying it's alleged. But if y'all have numbers or whatever y'all want to do to reach out, y'all can do just that. Um,
G Squad, you need me?
no, ma'am, I got it. I understood who you was talking about at Carmen Jackson. I just didn't know that was going. I don't go over there. But no, my thing is when you that's what everybody that has a channel, most people says that everything's alleged and it's in my very own opinion. But then when you say something or you just want to hold a conversation, somebody's always got to ask, a question like that. I mean, you can probably look up the network maybe and get the number and ask them, hey, is the show canceled? Venus, you got anything to say?
Mm-mm. I don't have nothing to say.
Miss Patrice?
Nope, nothing.
Uh, Carmen, oh, okay, Lord. I just heard one of the ladies on the panel mention two of the ladies that are extremely quiet. I don't go over there either. Miss Patrice says Marcel is not going to let Tisha leave that house. Least known, least known, go to Detroit to help with the show. What is she gonna do y'all better stop playing down there. I mean, so if it doesn't come back, we will know it's not coming back. In my opinion, I don't care. The show has been dark and dysfunctional for a long time, and it has. Totally agree with you.
Facts.
And that's
Yeah.
if anything happened. Mela mentioned it.
What you say, Cheryl?
If anything go down, Mela mentioned it on her live. And usually Mela, speak subliminally and speak on it. If it's canceled or whatever the case might be, I think Mel would speak on it. I think, and not speak on it, but she would, allude to, and most of her lives, I haven't heard her say anything. So I don't know. So
Hey, Miss
if
Cinema
she,
Square, they said that it was on that was filming the show Saturday for Mel. Miss Maria says if the show is canceled, in my opinion, Mel and the Nuggets will be all right. The Fletcher, Sonny, and Moses, and maybe Ken and Trish will be okay. Scott 1.0, 2.0, Destitute, and Hotel are done. Yes, done. Miss Tati says at American Born, I'm learning to be in the bushes in a lot of these other channels. You can get a lot of info. Yeah, you can. Miss Barbara C says, Tita, I like of the truth. She gets on my nerves. She do. She makes me sick. Always whining. I'll be so glad when Mel tear into this girl. I cannot wait. Miss Tyra says,
Charlie,
I just asked a question. I apologize that it rubbed you the wrong way. I was just wondering what there was there proof, like an announcement. Most networks wouldn't move that way. My apologies. Oh no, ma'am, you're fine. But I'm just saying, uh, that's why we say allegedly. I haven't seen anything else. We just be out there on the streets and that's what we hear. And then when we come over, we just say it's alleged because, I haven't reached out to none of those people on that show. I don't know them people.
and they
It
take
says no male, not gonna
yeah.
speak on it. That's why she was in that tall grass happy. Yes.
Maybe
But you
not.
know what? If I was Mel, I wouldn't say nothing else either, because all they do is copy everything she do or want to try to run it behind her. So
Hmm.
look at how Mel said she was talking about wanting to do California. Now who talking about going to California? Mel
Huh.
got security. Who got security? Mel
Yeah.
laying in bed. Who laying in bed? So sometimes it's better for her not to say anything because all she's gonna get is a following. So
Miss Alpha MC says, "Oh, it's getting spicy in G Squad chat." Miss Alf, it can get spicy, but I'm reading, the chat as well. But that's one of the most important things that we try to remember to say, that everything is alleged, and I don't have anything from on. I do not. I was out in the YouTube streets, and that's just what I heard. I mean, there's
All
no
right.
other way for me to say it. Miss
All
Rose says,
right.
"Who that?
Oh, that was me. I'm sorry, G Squad.
Go ahead, go ahead."
No, no, I was just saying. I was saying right to Tati. Yeah, she's booked and busy. She probably could care less. So
Mm-hmm.
you might have a point there. She probably could care less if it come back or not.
Mm. But yeah, she looked like she was having an amazing time. But do y'all remember, whenever Mel was on that show with Carlos, and she was speaking about the money because Destiny kept running her mouth, and so Carlos asked Mel, said, "Well, how much money did you send her?" And she says around like $6,000, and he said, "Whoa!" He said. Six. He said, "I pay you that much money," and Mel just looked at him or whatever. But he have told Mel numerous times, "You got a lot of money, Mel. Mel, you got a lot of money." Yeah.
Why you
Okay.
in my pocket so much though? I wouldn't
Right.
like that.
Why you clocking her? That's
Uh,
more than
Miss
he got.
Miss Inez Martin says, "I know Stormy trying to come up with the master plan on how to do her next TikTok live. She been studying Mel Live the last 3 days and
Mm-hmm.
probably has.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all they
CK
do is
definitely
copy her.
gonna say anything because he's fighting. That's why he's reaching out to FD. He need help, and I totally agree with that." Miss Tate says, "We love it over here, the Grown Women's Channel." Say it again, Miss Tate. Um, Al says, "It's Tate. That's how you are supposed to do it. Watch and observe." Yes, ma'am, absolutely. Miss Maria says, "At Tara Allen, for whatever reason, OWN and CK have been very tight-lipped about the status of Love and Marriage Huntsville. The ratings still haven't been posted." No, ma'am, we still have not seen no
What
ratings.
happened? Sure.
I know one says, "Hopefully Cal didn't block her connect, Lord." I think he is gonna block her connects. I really, now that I do think. But my thing is she should be kind of like, I would feel embarrassed to go back over there at this point. I really would, y'all. That's just my thought.
I agree.
Miss RV
Yeah.
Jackson says, "G Squad, I just looked at the girls' trip. It stated for 7/24. So why he keep changing it for? I mean, is that for just the girls' trip or that for the show? Because we know the show's supposed to come back on the 17th.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
Mhm.
y'all. It's just a hot mess. It is a mess, and
You
all
know
this
what's sad?
is
What's
stemming around
sad?
Carlos. Carlos has created this. Now he running around like a chicken with his head cut off because he needs some help from somebody. And Mel
Mm,
ain't getting ready to help him either. Don't look like it. So
if I were Mel, I would not help him.
why y'all think he trying to film the show to get back into Mel's good graces, maybe?
No, I
Mm.
think Owen Owen put their foot on his neck and was like, "Bring her back." Like you tried to ice her out this entire season. You tried to bad talk. How you gonna bad talk the people that watch your show? Like you a real idiot. You literally sat here. If all of us Mel fans, millimeters, we're looking at this show and everybody decided to black out because they did not like what they're seeing. You're a real idiot to not pay attention to what your fans were requesting. We wasn't asking you to cancel the show. We just didn't want to see Martell because what Martell did was disgusting. And but you sitting here parading that around like that is okay. But then again, this is Carlos' behaviors too, because all his previous shows, this is what he's done. Like she said, that's what SW said. He likes to throw rocks and hide his hands, and he does.
Mm.
He's
Carlos
messy.
not think Carlos not think that they're not gonna come after not gonna come after him. $105 million lawsuit lurking over his head. Please.
Carlos, it's just that Carlos had done so much throughout these streets, years, days, and all of that. Y'all, he just feel as though
He's
He's
untouchable.
untouchable
Yep.
at this time. He
Mhm.
feel like nobody's gonna do anything, nobody's paying him any attention, so he just running around running amok. Miss F says, "CC girl, did you see our baby G Squad 68 Venus popping those trolls off in the chat this week during the 7th Avenue TikTok sale? She was working hard. Very proud of our little." Yes, I told her. I done told her about being over there. Miss CC says, owns parent company Discovery knows Mel is the star. That's why they had her on Shark Week. Carlos just a fool, y'all.
Mhm.
That's you can explain him. Maymay says it's not just Martell, it's how CK allowed the cast to attack Melody
Yeah.
and her family, in my opinion, allegedly.
Agree.
Miss American Born says she's like a ninja at Captain Venus. Venus.
Yes, I was over here laughing at y'all, but yes, y'all know I don't like nobody coming for the queen, so I'll be in there. Once I don't let her be a mod, y'all asses. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Y'all see how I get? Y'all see how I get when people come for my queen? Let me calm down. Let me calm down. But yes, I appreciate it. And y'all be looking for me too. That's what be funny. So I just love it. I just love y'all. I don't know what else to say. That's
We love you too. Can I ask y'all ladies a question?
Mhm.
Yes, Venus check the
Sure.
back chat.
Do you, huh?
I was talking to Venus.
Oh, do y'all think that he's not gonna take the fall for this $105 million lawsuit? Do y'all think that Carlos will take the fall for that?
Nope.
A lot
Considering he was riding for the Scots in the first place, and now somebody's suing him for $105 million.
And there's more lawsuits to come too.
Right, and probably more lawsuits to come. It's hard for me to believe that he's not going to take the fall for it because he's the one who's been riding hard for those Scots or the
mhm.
Snots, as they call
No,
them, the Snots.
Mhm.
Dr. Alex says Venus is a snapper. CC says between Captain Venus and Braylon, there were blocking the 304s. Ooh, Venus, you be over there like that?
y'all think baby, let me tell y'all, I dialed it down for y'all. I am 10 toes behind Melody, okay? I'm trying my best to clean up my act, but I just you can't take the I ain't gonna say it. You know how they
Ooh.
change a H into a housewife? Well, you
Uh,
can, okay? You can. I'm changing, all right?
You a
But
work
this
in
why you one of
progress.
them that went after the auntie that came after Mel on her live. If you go after
Oh
the auntie,
God.
Oh no, I left it to the starter girls. That's what funky style. Living to the starter girls. Okay.
mm. Venus, I had no idea you be over there windmilling like that, girl.
Now I heard her say she's done it several times.
Yeah. I mean, I can only report, but me and Bray, we be in there tag teaming. We be in there tag teaming. But they not finna come in there. They be coming there being haters. And it's like, baby, why y'all over here in our chat?
Right.
Go over there. Go over there with who you went milling for. Yeah. They be trying to insult her. They be trying to compare her. Get that out of here. Get that out of here.
Listen, couple years from now, when you see that commercial come on, if you were taking that, what's the name of her product, that greasy stuff, and you
Yeah.
experiences
That's it. That's
rashes,
the exact
and
name.
you may qualify for a lawsuit. Hit this number. That's what we're gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Maria. He ain't got enough. That's what's up.
And imagine getting mad at somebody who's just trying to teach you how to act like a lady and to be professional when you get in front of people. Because I could only imagine her trying to go in front of TikTok on her own without Kyle now. That's what you're gonna do. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
You can't be that's what's up everywhere, girl. Golly.
When y'all said that, I thought about Kim Pye. Hey, y'all, I thought about
Oh
Kim
God.
Pye over there to my son. That's what's up. That Kim Pye, he was funny than me that day. She trying to run away now because the streets is too hot, y'all. That's one of the
Mhm.
reasons she leaving. She done got this
Mm-hmm.
mess stirred up. She don't want to be a part of it now. A
Yep.
lot has happened, and it's gonna be on my conscience and stuff. So that girl trying to roll up out of here.
Now don't
I
run this
bet she
way.
Mhm.
is.
Bring yourself back here. You ain't getting away with it just like that. So you
Sure
need
ain't.
to you gonna have to own what you did as well. All of them gonna have to own what they did, just like Tisha and her mama. Y'all gonna have to own what y'all did. Y'all got up there and spoke bad on your niece, all for Carlos and his show. And where did it get you? Because he didn't put you back on the show, Wanda, and he definitely ain't create a show for you.
Hmm.
See, and that's another thing. Nobody holds Tisha responsible for nothing that she does.
Yeah,
No,
Everybody can
nothing.
hear.
Nothing.
Everybody can see what she does. But does anyone drag her on these good streets? No, they do not. They just let her go on to the next project. Ooh, I can't stand it.
yeah.
Mhm.
She's one of those dangerous type of people because she'll grin in your face and the whole time she's really plotting. She the one who's doing a lot of this stuff. Because for you to even bring, you knew about coleslaw this entire time. And then, like they say, if you go back on the old episodes and you see, they say a lot of stuff now looks clear. And I am gonna do that. I'm gonna binge watch the show from the
Oh, yeah.
beginning because they said a lot of stuff now that we missed. You're gonna see. So when
Ooh,
you sat there in her face and you was comparing, talking about some of the matching BMWs, and you thought that mess was cool, but then yet and still you want me to be there for your every beck and need. I gotta sit here and cater to you, but you could drag me, man. Girl, let me not say
Mm-mm.
what I want to say because it was about to come. But no, I just think it's funny how y'all want Mel to be here for you. My grandma died and my aunt died, and you weren't even there. You laughed. When will you hear
hmm,
from Mel? Because I can't say one time on this TV show since this show's been on that I've seen any of y'all do anything for Mel besides drag that girl's name.
Hmm.
right.
And if it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't again, and I'm gonna keep saying the same thing, if it was not for Mel, we wouldn't have none of y'all dusty asses. You wouldn't be on nobody's
Exactly.
TV
Woo!
screen.
Exactly. Go ahead,
Does
go ahead,
She
Mom.
put
anything
you,
else need to
she
be
put
said?
you
Go
Does
in a
ahead.
anything
different,
else need to be said?
Go ahead.
she
Go
put y'all
ahead.
in a different tax bracket. But your dumbasses couldn't figure out how to do it correctly. And you flocked
Mm.
listening to Martell, who was slow. You should have been, y'all was sitting up there looking at him, looking the windows on the little yellow bus. You should have known then he wasn't bright.
Mhm.
But y'all followed him. So now don't be sitting up here now getting upset. Don't take it out on Mel. That's your own stupidity. Own what you did. Because you did it to yourself.
That's
Woo,
right.
Chile.
Stand on your
Goodness, because it make you mad when you just sit there and you see all how they have done this girl. This girl brought you onto this show to help you. She gave you a house when you ain't have a house. Gave you a
That's
car
right.
when you ain't have a car. Sat there and was there for Kimmy with her cancer. She sat here and been there for all of y'all, and I cannot count on one hand anything you've done for her. Dusty, she sat there and helped you out. I wish one of my friends would ever say to me that they're gonna help me pay a bill for $6,000.
Right.
What?
So
People barely even want to give you $5 now.
they don't want to give you $5.
Or
Exactly.
$6.
But you got somebody
Girl,
here
you
who's
better
showing you the
say that.
ropes.
You better say that, girl. I
Because
hear you.
Windmill
it
Patrice. Go ahead.
irritates me, even down to Wanda. If you would have played your cards correctly, you would have had your roach coach up and running.
Y'all, every
But
time
you,
somebody mentions Wanda's name, I think about her on that live, gonna point over there, trying to tell me this is your fault. You did this.
Yeah.
You did this. Boy, I wanted to, Wanda, you lying. You better stop saying that.
he lied so much, somebody probably tried to slice off her lips. That's why she got that razor cut above her mouth.
Raise
That's how come I said razor lip.
Yeah,
raise the lip.
somebody probably tried to slice some lips
Melody
off her
crazy.
face.
Melody said raise the lip.
She did. That's what she called old razor lip. I don't believe. Somebody went across that lip with a razor. I don't know who it was
Yeah,
though.
because she talked too much.
She
She
talked too
talked
much.
too
They try to
much.
take them lips off.
All I
Right.
know
Talk too
is
much.
my mama gave my daddy a knot that's been there since I was. It's still there. Every relationship, every new woman, she can't hide that knot. And it was cause my mama. So that's why I come from a long line of women that you not finna with me.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay. That's where my
Who
energy
called
comes from.
who called Wanda Roach Coach?
Oh me, I said her roach coach.
Answer that was funny.
And she
Miss
was.
Sosa, let's not forget how Dusty pimped Mel for that car rental. Mel paid the crusty host of the Hort credit card off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she had to pay the credit card
Yeah,
so she could
yeah.
get a card.
Thank you. That means your
Pretty much,
stuff was maxed out already.
right. Pretty much, she
Mhm.
helped Mel. How you help Mel when you didn't even have when your credit card was all maxed out? She didn't really help Mel, if you ask me.
I mean,
Right.
even helped out Martell Mama. You was able to not have to work. You had a nice house, but you sat there running behind your son and his foolishness. Now look at you living with your boyfriend back mopping floors again. Not. No offense to anybody that do that, but just saying, she went from relaxing at home to now have to go back out there breaking her back. How
Venus,
how much you love your son now? He's a good
Venus,
boy
I
still.
got Venus, I got one for you. Yoli says Stormy would be eaten up in New York, coming
Oh
with
yeah.
what's up?
Oh
We
yeah.
don't play. Brooklyn in the house.
Yes, Stormy, go
Hey,
to New York. Yes, girl. Yes,
I'm
go
gonna
over
continue to
there
say the
with your
same thing.
floating rats. I mean,
This is
sorry guys, I
wait,
didn't mean to say that.
hold on, back it up, Venus. You never do New York like that.
Whew, okay.
But
All
all
right.
of them, like that, like I don't understand it because I'm saying again, born and raised in New York. If we don't like you, we don't fool with you, we don't rock with you. You are non-existent. So for y'all to have this much hatred for this girl, but yet want to be in her face, begging for screen time on the TV with her, man, listen, couldn't be me.
Hmm.
Can y'all please make sure y'all hit that good like, share, and subscribe button? You can become a member for $2.99. You can do super chat, super stickers. Cash App is running at the bottom. Mrs. Tate says, don't forget her driver's license was expired, but the guys was doing her a favor. I'm sure he got paid with the good. Not with the good.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Y'all need to behave. Y'all are just, oh my
Mm-mm.
goodness. I
Uh,
can't believe some of the things that are coming out of y'all's mouth.
Miss Yoli says, guys, let's pray Aunt Debbie surgery goes successfully.
Uh, is she
I
having that
know
today?
her surgery is the 14th.
Okay.
I know she's been having to go by the doctors like every day for something. They running little tests or whatever. But absolutely, we are praying for Aunt Debbie, sweet tea, as well. Miss Barbara O says, I really wonder what they thought the future held for them doing all this messy stuff. Mel has been planning her and her kids' futures. Absolutely.
No, they thought
Miss
they were
Maria
gonna be able to
says,
ride off Mel's back. That's what they thought. They
Right.
didn't
uh,
think ahead.
Mm-mm. She
Maria
don't like when
says,
she has to put on that weight vest, so she don't want to put nobody else on her back. No. Mm-mm.
G Squad,
yes, ma'am.
I'm heading out, babe. I'm ready to go to the mall, take my daughter to the mall. All right.
Shop
Okay, I'll send you my
enough,
size.
Have a good one.
shop enough for us, girl. We're gonna
I'll
send
send
I
you
you
will,
my
out.
babe.
size.
Well, she gonna take most of my money, so is it? So
Mhm.
We love you. Thank you for
Love
love
popping
you
in.
too,
you.
babe.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Have a good
Bye.
one.
You too.
Yeah, but let me see. It's Tate. Concrete says prayers going up for Aunt Debbie. And her law. Yeah, Mel pay for Dusty's lawyer fees too. Destiny is just ungrateful, y'all. Mel can never do enough for
All of
her.
them.
I don't
Nope.
want nobody to leech on to me like Destiny. Destiny is too much.
All of them. All of them are
They
ungrateful. Because, like I
needy.
said, if it wasn't for Mel and her idea, none of them would be on a TV show, and Carlos would still be sitting on his couch
Not out of here.
talking to his African.
There
Yeah,
is
where
no
he at?
African.
That's what he needs to be talking about. Where your man at? Why you gushing
There
over
is no
kids?
African, y'all. The African is gone.
The African ran off with the money. That's why he broke now. Trying to become a blogger.
Miss Patricia says Destiny rebuttal to Mel that she proved her point. Actually, Mel proved Destiny didn't do shit for her because
She didn't
she
do
had
nothing.
to get max out of the card out of the red in order to use it.
Thank
Mm-hmm.
you.
See,
Thank you.
the problem is they
That's why
all
she said she didn't
underestimated Mel.
have no space on my card or something, and let Mel make that decision whether she wanted to pay it or not.
They
Destiny is
all they all underestimated Mel. Okay, they did not think she would have receipts. So they all slow, and that's why they sitting here now looking stupid.
I think they all took Mel's kindness for her weakness.
Hmm.
Yo, Venus, those floating G rats are bodyguards. Oh my God.
I'm gonna leave
It's
y'all alone because I love y'all.
He talking about some CK is a side chick too. What?
Yeah,
Ooh,
he's a
not
side
a
chick.
side chick.
Side chick supposedly had a wife and
Well,
family back in Africa.
well,
So
what did
yeah.
Hotel say? We got side chicks, side dudes, side chicks.
That's what he said, girl. That's what he said. Martell is stupid, y'all. Martell is a whole fool.
I
Martell
just
said so.
wonder
We ain't the only one.
God.
who y'all think is the swinging couple on this show though. They keep
Well,
saying it's
Who's
the
swinging?
swingers. They say, some swingers going on. Some
I don't
swinging
like
going
this
on.
shit. I'm too jealous.
I
Right.
got my money on Kimmy and Maurice because Kimmy's so desperate to have this dude in her circle. I think she'll do anything he tells her. So I'm
Yeah.
guessing
I
it would
agree.
be.
We're the chat. What's y'all opinion? Who y'all think?
I agree because if they spent a whole season talking about her low libido, and then I mean she's only getting older, which is a blessing. But I mean, then time and age gonna start going against you, you know. So maybe that's their little arrangement. It's like, you go dibble and dabble, get what you need, and you just come back home with me so I can say I have a husband. And I think that's how
Mm-mm.
it is.
Yeah, so whenever Mel came out on 10 on them, they didn't know how to accept Mel. Yeah, they thought she was a pushover. They really did. All of them
You saw
people thought Mel was a
you saw
pushover.
what Betty said. Betty tried to say she unhinged. Now she unhinged because she's speaking out on you after you done sat up on your platform every day going at that girl. Now she unhinged. You
Hmm.
look unhinged when you got up on that reunion stage and let out a shriek like you was possessed with something. I was waiting for your head to do a 360.
Oh
Ah,
God, she did. She did. She did, y'all. She looked like a demon. Yeah. I was like, what the hell?
I'm about to lose it. Y'all got me over here. I'm trying to keep it together.
That's why they all get along.
And
That's
then
why
Stormy that lie talking about, I
just sat
like
there.
you. I really do like you. No, you don't.
Snuffleupagus needs to just shut up. Y'all go and look at Snuffleupagus and look at Stormy. You're gonna see why I call her Snuffleupagus because they look alike to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm talking about her looks. I said
yeah. Because why
because you know
not?
people. Yeah,
You don't
did
pay your
nobody
bills. I talk
did
about how
nobody give
you
a crap?
look. It's the
Did
same
nobody give a
thing.
crap about Mel and how these things would affect her kids and that idiot trying to put out RP? Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I didn't think about the safety of her. So I don't care about y'all feelings either.
Never really cared.
Because you know what? Sometimes you get tired of always being the adult. They always, oh, let it go. Don't say nothing. Leave it. No, sometimes you need to strike back. Because people be underestimating you thinking that you're not going to do nothing. And now that Mel is finally like, enough is enough, now everybody's sitting there like, oh, why is she acting like that? Oh, she's coming undone. I'm coming undone because now I'm
Oh my
speaking
god.
up. I got to clutch my pearls. I can't believe she said that. Believe it. She did.
All right. That was a mic drop. G Squad, where you at? You over there quiet?
Girl, I was eating some ice. I put my stuff
I
on mute.
knew you was over there. I'm like, where you at? Where your antennas?
Mm, mm, mm.
That's all right.
Yeah,
Make sure
I
you
was
don't.
just thinking about Betty turning that head looking like a demon
She
for real.
did.
Yeah, I know.
Miss Maris, what the oops hell to realize that
Oh,
S1
ops.
male is long gone. Season 1 male is long gone, I guess.
Yeah. Yes, she's gone.
Well, to me, that's the only thing I could disagree with everybody on. I think season one Mel is actually back
Oh, the blonde
because
hair.
how she been checking these blanks, okay? Because when she was talking
Mhm.
about, I'm not about to say that I'm bullshit. Like, come on, she been snapping back, but y'all just go
When
binge.
she escorted
Everybody
Tisha
binge
out.
now, and y'all see what I've been seeing the whole time.
But see,
Yeah.
Tisha and Kimmy always trying to gang up on Mel.
Yep.
Try one. That makes me sick doing that mess. I would cuss and Kimmy, you still on the fence with me with the C. I don't care. I'm not too sure because you come back eviler than ever before. I'm like, what in the world? Where's your kindness at?
You know what?
I don't
What
know
I
about
find
him.
funny, what I find funny is the fact that they ganged up on her. And I wouldn't give a crap about Tisha and her little fragile ego and fragile feelings. You're not gonna tell me I gotta be cordial with my sister-in-law and y'all gonna gang up on me. Well, I'll just be the black sheep of your family then, because ain't none of y'all gonna like me because you ain't gonna tell me who and what I can sit up here and be around and talk to. Because
Hmm.
poor little Tisha. Tisha, if you say
Wee, wee,
something
wee.
bad, no,
Little
she
T,
was. Bet you she
little
was the one that was
T.
tattletaling on everybody. This little
Mm-hmm.
baby can't even talk right.
Miss Patricia T says, I love seeing Martell going after the Scots. When he opens his
Oh
mouth,
yeah,
Maureen's eyes get big
he
because
do.
he was going to come out of Martell's mouth.
His
And
eyes, his eyes get big, and they get them little 2, 3 wrinkles in the middle of their forehead.
He do looking like
When he,
cashew.
yeah. And then the next thing we see him walking up to Martell like always touching Martell. He always got his hands on Martell.
yeah, golly.
Martell need to
Wow,
shove his, you know what, one time. I better keep his hands to himself. Miss Barbara C says,
he
how
might like
dare they
that.
go to her beautiful home with pampering at the door and come for me? You can buy with your thick tongue and your
Mm.
junk ass. Mm.
Ooh,
I think
ooh, right.
they was really shocked that Mel was like that. And Mel had to come out and tell those people, I've always lived like this.
Hmm.
She had,
You
she
see
had
my
to let
house? You see where I live?
yes, Mel said that. Miss Yoli says, I think it is Kimmy. Remember, her office was above the Swingers Club. I believe she has always been a swinger. You remember what her Destiny said, don't you?
Because while she
Mm.
was begging Kyle to say I'm not a side chick, girl, I am the wife in my sunny voice. Get out of my face. Talk about tell the world I wasn't a side chick. You was. I was the
Right.
Mhm,
wife. How you gonna tell
mhm.
me? God, leave these people don't think right.
Just
All I know, they can say whatever they want to. I'm so glad Sonny on this daggone show. Destiny,
I
open up your mouth.
know.
Open up your mouth, Destiny.
I
Open
just
up
want
your
one of
mouth.
them to really just shut her down. Like, LB, let me be your little sister for one day. Just tell me the scoop and I'll tell it all. Cause I'd have been told that you ain't gonna sit up
Mhm,
here on TV, play my brother. Uh-uh. You up
mhm.
over here trying to say he abusive and he you staying up in the house, you bringing men up in the house. Nah, you ain't play my brother like that.
Oh,
Cause
wait a
which
minute.
house did Trish go to, y'all?
Wait. Tay Tay says a CC said Maurice be ball checking Martell when he walked in the room.
Oh,
Uh-uh.
I could see
Oh
that
my
though.
God. I cannot. Barbara C says, they all were, in my opinion. Divine says, I wonder if Kimmy was really sick because I would be more kinder if God spared me, in my opinion. Me too, Miss Divine. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Miss Queen
I do have some
says,
questions about her cancer journey because I've seen people go through treatment and some a little bit off. I ain't gonna lie, some is a little off. So, but
I think she had it. And I do. But I do agree with you, Patrice, that something is off. And I think it's just because they spend so much time on this libido thing that we didn't get to actually
yeah,
see her journey. Because she did say it took her a while to make the decision on if she wanted to talk about it or not. So we probably
yeah,
only saw the last end of it because she waited to talk about it and, stuff like that. So I don't know. But something
maybe they
just.
didn't maybe they didn't know that the producers was gonna put instead what dude said because I'm like they made him look
Mhm.
really really bad.
Yeah. So,
mm. So Star says, sis, you know the scoop that hoax of the Hort was cheating. Miss So Star, who you talking about? It's you talking about Lies. What is Miss Tate? You don't think she had it? I don't know. And Venus them think that she did. So everybody's entitled to their little opinion.
Not my opinion is little. My opinion is big.
to their little opinion. But once again, I like to give a shout out to Southwest for bringing us the tea yesterday. Is the tea
Mhm.
real? Is the tea not for real? We don't know. We just gonna have to wait it out and see. But we know a little bit more of what we did. American Born says she didn't act like she was going through chemo at Patrice Phillips and did not. Miss
Yeah.
Barbara says I went through third stage because BC with my sister since last year, appointments back to back and everything. I just stopped crying 2 months ago. She had a
Oh.
mastectomy. Ooh.
Oh man. But you're still
Oh,
here.
I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, I have. I know what that's like. I have relatives that have it too, and went through. One of my favorite aunts actually. So yes, my heart go out to you because I know what that's like.
Has anybody ever had to go to the doctor? And one of the main questions that they do ask is, do you have history of BC in your family or whatever. And lots of times we would answer the question no, because so many people was afraid for people to know that they even had it or went through it. But a lot more people have come out and being more honest with their family members now than they used to be, which is a blessing. But there was a point in time where people was not talking about it in their family. They didn't want you to know they was going through that. You be like, what?
I mean, my real mom passed of cancer when I was 2, so I usually do just upfront tell them yes, I do have a history of it in my family. So I think it would have been good though for her to show her journey.
Mm.
Because again, like I said, it would have a lot of women, come out and, understand, feel like somebody else is going through what they went through and they can relate and maybe you can give them ideas or that would have been, something that she could have done. But again, Carlos decided that he would rather it be ratchet. So it just kind of sucks that she missed that opportunity.
So you you and Venus said y'all think that she had it, right?
I said that she had it. Patrice was twerking on the fence.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Not twerking on the fence. Okay, let
Yeah,
me say
yeah, I know
this.
you like Empire. You know that's where I got it from.
Yeah. Let me say this. Anybody that I've known that have had to go for treatments or something, they've never driven themselves. They've always had someone to take them, drop them off, come back and pick them up. Because when you see them, whenever they come back out, y'all, they don't have strength to do the stuff that Kimmy did. Okay, let's go to the expo. When Kimmy had left some treatment she had to go to, she come back like nothing hadn't happened. You like
And
say what?
again,
But can I
most of the
say
time,
this? And I
mhm,
hate to make it seem like I'm caping for Kim because, girl, you can go right on over there with the rest of them.
Who you
But
talking to?
everybody,
Oh,
um, no, I was saying like when it come to Kimmy, everybody like, oh, she didn't seem like it. She also said like she caught it early. So she hadn't got to the stage probably where she was, it had progressed to like, a
um,
real aggressive form because she said she caught it early. It was a year later than what she would have normally did because she canceled her insurance or something like that. So I just think she caught it early. She's a nurse, she knew it. So that's probably why she didn't seem as sick
well,
because she
see,
caught it early.
my only thing with the twerking on the fence is a lot of times when they do have experience the sea, you'll see people walking around with like a mask on because the rest of the world is more of a danger to them than anything. So going through that treatment kills your immune system badly. Like it takes you down. So that's why I was like, it was just certain things, looking at her out and about with, you know, at things, I was just like, huh, interesting. Like I said, most of the time, if you ever watch them, they become extremely, aware of their surroundings. So being that you're going to be in a room with a bunch of people, you're going to put on a mask because, again, you don't want to get sick because that treatment kills your immune system.
Right. Miss it's Tate says, well, she had to get her hair cut off and was going through chemo. Miss Tate, yes, you can go that route if for the C, and you can go that route. Just get your hair cut. I
But
mean,
she
I've done
also
it
rang
both.
the bell at the hospital in Huntsville. Isn't that don't y'all? So y'all saying she staged that? She said, "Hey doctors, let me act like I'm ringing this cancer
They
bell."
done staged other scenes, so I wouldn't be shocked no more. But I'm not gonna say.
The
I'm not
hospital
gonna
So,
in on it
say.
too, y'all.
so to
I'm not
answer
gonna
your
say.
question, Ben, if you remember the shows came on, where Doogie Hazard and all of that. That might be before your time, baby. I'm sorry, but Doogie
I knew
Hazard
you.
and all of that. He played as a doctor and blah blah blah, and was at the hospital and stuff. Could have been a hospital that they let him know it was for the show. I'm on the fence. I'm on the
Maybe it
fence.
was
That's
look.
all.
Maybe it was Tyler Perry's studio.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, but okay, let me be for real. I'm not gonna take away from her if she did have it or not, because I wasn't there. I don't know. But I wish and preferred that she would have kind of gave us a little bit more of that than the foolishness about her libido. Now you could have included that, but not as much that was shared. So I do kind of wish she would have shared that instead of doing this because again, it could have helped a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
And
So
Miss
that's
Healthcare
it.
Worker.
It
Hey,
was
girl.
shared.
hey, Miss
Hey.
Healthcare Worker, where you been
Hey
all
y'all,
morning?
how's it going? Oh my
It's
God,
going.
all morning I have been at it. It's been so busy in the office. It's beyond busy over here, but I'm late, super late. And then I saw your title G Squad and I was like, I have to jump off for 5 minutes. It's just what's been going on.
Girl, we know you was out there in them streets last night.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard her speak. I said,
Was you on the fence,
all
Miss
right there.
Healthcare Worker?
She used another word last night that I never heard of. I can't even remember it. I said, where Venus at? Because she done came up with a new word again. Lord.
I'm just so disgusted. Hey everybody in the chat, sorry I did not give individual greetings.
I
I
didn't
just jumped
forgive you.
right on here.
I didn't
So
forgive you,
I
Miss
was
Cat.
just so disgusted. Okay, but I still love you, Venus. Don't you worry. I'm just so disgusted about like what's going on. Like now you realized you were wrong. And I think that's what's biting Southwest Airlines and co-pilot. They were wrong. You were ready to fight like full on war with the folks who are millimeters or male supporters, and now you've been betrayed. Sorry for
Bamboozled.
you, right? But not sorry for you. You've been fully betrayed. Everybody told you, they warned you. Everybody was telling Kyle, and every time we say something over here, they want to say we are deplorable, we're unhinged, we don't know nothing, and then bam, you get the realization. What? Did he not pay you your money? What's going on? And you know for sure certain things. Some of the stuff that comes out of their mouth, I am taking as 100. Sorry. Until I see medical certifications or a true family member come out to say something, I don't want to hear from you. But if you say you've got it, let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what the response is going to be. Hmm.
Mm. Miss Barbara C says no co-pilot. But why did Southwest not like Mel anyways? She did like Mel at one time, I thought, but I don't know what happened to that.
She did. I don't know where the
Right.
unraveling happened. I am
Whatever
not too
Carlos
sure. Yeah,
offered.
it's exactly, Patrice. It's probably in a mix of there. The hatred came, then you're reading documents of CCs and putting their names out and you don't care and everybody, and then you have the three muskrats and little grown boy on, like you just were all out on the other side of the fence and you didn't care. Bop, 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 bop. And Carlos is your best friend. He knows what's going on. And then you started to realize, nope, there's something wrong in the pudding. The mix isn't mixing. And then you now are fully vengeful out there, and you don't want anybody to mention the millimeters now. You don't want nobody to mention that because you feel stupid. You've realized what we were saying the whole time, that Judas is truly Judas. You understand what I'm saying? She's getting it. They are getting it. So Southwest and co-pilot, go sit down somewhere.
Hey,
Put out the tea, and that's all I care about.
hey, healthcare worker. Do you think that Dustin looks depleted to you?
Dustin is just doing the job. You know what I'm saying? You know when you get up there and you're like, I'm just here to do my 2 hours and I'm out? That's what he looks like to me. It could be depletion. It could be just like, I'm getting this check and I'm out. Y'all, I'm not going to be invested anymore. Just like his boss is no longer emotionally invested. He was in it. Like he was having a good time. He was really, doing the reviews and whatnot. Now he's just getting a check. I'm sorry. That's how, like, he's not emotionally invested either anymore. So it's just a business for them. I guess he was told and is being taught, don't take anything to heart, don't care about this, don't be invested, get the check and get out. That's what I think.
Mm. Hey James, welcome. How are you? Anitra says, "Hey G Squad and everyone. Oh my God, I'm so late. Oh, sorry." But yeah, to me, that's what Dustin looks. He looks depleted and very tired. So, did you hear anything about Carlos was fighting to get these last three shows to come back on?
He might have been fighting because Detroit, DC don't have good numbers. I'm hearing all sorts. Although I love the show, I'm hearing all sorts now about Family Empire. Nobody knows what's going on. People can't find the ratings. I could not find it, y'all. I couldn't find the ratings. If
Okay.
somebody does find it, please let me know. But there's all sorts going on. And then, of course, Love and Marriage Huntsville is going to go on this long hiatus. But of course, Detroit's coming back on September 7th. So they have to give leeway for that to premiere and show their shows and do their episodes. But I think he's having a hard time with the network. I would assume the ratings are really low, very
Mhm.
low for the whole entire franchise. And whatever you've been doing, just like Southwest has said, nothing you do as a producer works out for you. You do
Mhm.
not have a good track record. They were right about that.
And how do you feel about her saying him and Mel had a bad argument?
Southwest said that.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. If they did have a bad argument, those are the cards that Melody gets to hold on to. Hold them and then
Mm.
release them. Moving in silence. Don't respond to
Mm.
nothing. When the red phone needs to pop out, it'll pop out. Don't worry. Don't, Carlos. I think the worst person you have to worry about is none of these people. It is Melody, because she's got your number. Glad she's got your number. And when it's all going to come tumbling down, I hope it's the red phone that pops out and does it.
Mm. Let me. Miss American Born says I sent TV Deets a message on why we don't have the last week's ratings. I never heard back at G Squad. If they ain't got nothing to give you, shoot, I guess you won't be hearing back from.
Oh,
So
Rose,
you
are
kind of
you?
like sitting on 50-50 healthcare.
Say it again, sorry.
I said you sitting kind of like 50-50, or did you believe what she had to say?
I I I can understand and I have some belief. I don't fully trust her when it comes to the part about Kiki. I don't not feeling her because I'm not don't like her. I don't like Southwest and Copilot. I'm not over there. I have gone over there to be nosy. I'm not gonna lie, I have gone over there because I wanted to see what people were talking about when the three muskrats and little grown boy was over there yapping their gums. Um
Mm.
but that part, I want to hear from true family members if this is the case. And why are you revealing it? And then she's double downing. The only problem I think Carlos has is when she doubled down. Test me on it. I know that this is the events, a series of events that happened with Kiki. Test me on it. There was no allegedly, like everybody was saying. There was no prove me right. No, I know I'm right. So she could be, but I'm not receiving it from her, if you understand what I'm saying. I prefer to receive it from a medical expert, a doctor, from somebody else. But if that ever gets spilled out onto these YouTube streets by a content creator, it is going to be lit up like a Christmas tree around here. Lit up. Do you hear me?
Mm,
Hmm.
wow.
Rose had said to me something, and I want to answer her question. Well, what about the shows moving to Max? Okay, well, maybe he's got maybe I'm not too sure about the moving to Max part, but maybe they're moving off OWN and moving to Max. We're not too sure. I think they were already being shown over there on the Max network. So maybe they just have to get off of there. But again, this just proves he's not good at his job. This proves you need to move yourself around. Not a lot of people like you over there in LA. They know you're messy. This is all the rumors that we've been hearing about you, CK. You know, you are a true Judas. You
Hmm.
know, now you are in the mix with Armand and Funky. Like you wanted to key on that and just be in the mix up of that. Like, why are you over there even interviewing on that? You didn't need to be there. That wasn't
Mm,
even. But again, you love Bravo. You love the mess. You love how Erica Mena was calling Spice. Like it. You ran to interview her. Did you interview Spice? Nope. I don't want to
mm,
see you. I don't want to hear you. Judas, Judas, Judas.
wow. Well, we don't know how it's gonna play out. We just gotta wait and see. But she did put the information out there yesterday, so
She blazed his behind, and she's coming back with more. She said it. I record everybody I speak to, and I promise
Yep.
not to put out the person's name. So the recording is there, my friend. Just like how little grown boy records everybody, so is she. And she said all content creators are probably doing it. I don't believe that. I am not. But she said all of them do. So, knowing when you talk to her and when you talk to the other Judas, you are being recorded. Why are you wanting to talk to these people? What? Keep off the phone and stop divulging your life story to people who want to put it out in the streets. These are doxers, eh? These people are doxers. She was
mm-hmm,
happy to read the transcript from the court on the CCs and run their names out like it was nothing. Not everybody wants their name on the street, their real name. Why do you feel it's okay? I'm allowed to read it. It's public, blah blah blah. Like you don't always have to take things on that, that are going down a certain road. There is still somewhat of a respect in the streets of content. Some of them, of course, go way too far. They're way on the other side of the street. They don't care about that. They will strike you. And I tell people all the time, don't say this person's name in the chat unless you are experienced to go up against this one. I'm telling you, don't write her name, don't say her name or co-pilot. Don't say nothing. Don't show her stuff unless you know how to get that strike taken off because she's a striker. They are strikers, big, big, big time. Okay? And they love lawsuits because they've been in court enough times to know. And they run. They probably have a lawyer on retainer. So I want people to try and test it if they want to. Only if you're experienced, don't do it. Don't do it.
wow. I don't know. I wonder how Carlos is feeling. But do you also think that he did that interview with Funky for Funky's followers?
Mm, yeah, I think
Mm-hmm,
because Funky's followers, of course, are going to follow him over there. Yes, that is more views and clicks for him to help build
mm-hmm,
up his page. Because wherever Q goes, he will get the views. And of course, he said he was messy. I against them on Fox Soul, and I made sure I was on at the same time. Don't you see how Q is? Like this is like the remnants of a real Judas. Like you went up against your old show, but yet you wanted them to be successful. You took all your people away. Okay, you couldn't come on at 7 o'clock instead. You couldn't come on at 9 instead. You knew they were going to be on the 8, but I wanted to slap them in the face. And then there was the takedown because of the roast and blah blah blah. These are people who are just outside of the realm of being like having any empathy for anybody.
mm-hmm.
They don't care. They have none. He left in anger and decided to do a very angry bird thing and had a mad day and went on the same time. So yes, Carlos usurps that and sucks it in like Kool-Aid and decides to put it up there. I'm going to get into the mix. I want to get into the mix. Why? Why do you need to be in that? Somebody else could have interviewed him, or he could have just stayed on his YouTube channel, and y'all could have did your own things on your own channel. But no, you got to jump right in and get in the mix and blah blah blah. This is Carlos. This is his mo. This is why people don't like you. This is why people who watch the show don't like you. You are overly invested in a not good way. Okay, and now you're not emotionally invested, and you're leaving them on the lurch to go do other things. LAMH has no Carlos anymore. His brain doesn't even operate on that. This is the first time I can. What? You don't talk to your people before they go on your show? Mm-mm. Wrong
That
road. Wrong road.
now that was really weird. He said he had never met Ken before until just then.
Hmm. It makes no sense to me, but then it does make sense. Not emotionally invested.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos, you're leaving the group chat. Okay, maybe you need to just leave our group chat because I just can't stand it. Like I just can't stand you. I
Mm-hmm.
only want to hear what Southwestern or Copilot have on you, so you get that's a smackdown for you, and then that's it.
Wow. Well, it was heavy. The YouTube streets was heavy last night. It was a lot going on. Everybody was listening to it and, voicing their opinion. And that's what they should do. We all may have different opinions on that, or be on the fence. But, it is what it is. I mean, we'll know in due time. Looks like it.
We'll see what's gonna happen over time. Again, right now the streets are hot. I think there's gonna be a small cool off period and things are gonna dash off again. But who it's gonna come from and where it's gonna come from, we don't know. Um, I don't know. There may be a lawsuit coming.
Mm,
I see
Allegedly, in
that.
my opinion, it could come from the family. Why I would if Southwest is right, y'all. If Southwest is right and we can trace it back to the end, maybe there's a lawsuit coming
mhm.
from them. We don't know.
Miss Patricia T says Mel shouldn't promote the show when they are targeting her fan base. Actually, that's a strategic move. You know what? If it would have probably been somebody else, or if the other ones would have a fan base, he probably wouldn't be going so hard. But that could be a reason why they had a fuss about her fan base. Carlos, go sit
Hmm.
down somewhere trying to tell somebody what to do.
I don't like what your fans are saying, but and whenever he's saying about some of the fans, he's only talking about Mel supporters and millimeters. He ain't talking about
Yep.
nobody else. Anytime he says, "Oh, the fans or these people in the public," he's not addressing anybody else except for the. That's why he's pre-recording everything now. Messy Mondays is
Hmm.
pre-recorded, and all
He
of
got a
his
pre-record with Heavenly. He got a
yeah, he
pre-record with
does it
Heavenly
all.
because you don't know what's gonna come out her mouth. So
And in
No,
the
you don't.
comments.
he pre-records because Heavenly does not look at the show. So therefore he has to tell her what to say. She writes it down probably. But and then also he don't want her nobody in the comments to correct him on the stuff that or correct her on the
Hmm.
stuff that she's saying. So that's why it's pre-recorded. Heavenly does not look at the show. She don't know.
She doesn't know nothing about the show. Neither does Southwest. She admitted it the other day. So then why were you in the business? Why did you come over here? If you're not previewing the show Southwest, why are you over here? Why were you even invested? Because CK asked you to review the show to try and get
Same
the
thing with
ratings up.
same thing with FD.
All of them. All of them. All of them wanted to go review because he had to beg them. But look at what's going on. Now Southwest is on enemy territory with you. What did you do, Judas? What did you do? And what did she got on you? It's serious, boy. You in trouble.
Whatever it is, I hope that for the Jabbar family that they get their
Mhm,
answers and
mhm,
this woman can rest easy. And maybe it needs to be all exposed so they can just
mhm,
leave her alone
mhm,
and whatever's going to happen with the show happen. Mel go her
mhm.
way because Mel is going to be okay. We don't really give a crap about the rest of the cast. So
Okay.
my only thing is I would just want to make sure Mel is good, like she's going to be okay. That's it. And
Mhm.
let Kiki rest in peace.
So where's Show Enough, y'all? Show Enough was supposed to show up and
It's
address
a,
Q.
it's
Remember?
her birthday.
It
She
was
was
her
supposed to
birthday.
address Q.
She,
Oh, it's her birthday.
She in
Okay.
Vegas.
she wouldn't
But
have
this
lost
was
for her birthday. She said
this
teacher
was
demonstration
before.
in Vegas for her birthday.
Okay. Let's see if she still comes on and addresses Q. Because if she knows what's going on behind the scenes, maybe the family told her don't say a word. Because if this
But
is
you
all in conjunction with what Southwest has on over there at Carlos, she's not going to be allowed to say nothing. She can't say nothing. That's going
but
to
you notice
interfere with the lawsuit that may or may not be there.
Carl Carlos never addressed FD on what he said about Kiki, and that was very
Nope,
noticeable. But then for
nope.
FD to get up there on his thing talking about what Armand said, what like, sir, yours was 10 times worse than what Armand
Hmm.
said.
Doesn't care, not emotionally invested, doesn't care. And because he doesn't care, they ran and snapped a picture and oh, look what's coming up. They ran and did an interview and never mentioned that, not even a fraction, not even questioned him as to why you talked about the person who worked for me. Never said a word. Why? Doesn't care, not invested, didn't like that person. Sick.
Oh. Hey,
Because she
Lamb.
didn't even
Hey,
mention that.
girl. Hey.
Hey y'all. Hey
Hey,
Patrice. Hey
hey.
healthcare worker. Hey my
Hey,
baby
Glam, how you
Venus.
feeling, girl?
I'm feeling much better today.
That's good. That's good.
But I just wanted to add a little something before I go back to work. I feel like one of the reasons that not Martel, that Carlos King fell out with Melody, and I do believe it had everything to do with the millimeters. When the cast realized that they kept confronting Melody about confronting those that support her, and Mel don't care. Okay, could we support her? We support her on the show and off the show. I think they went to Carlos King, and Carlos King thought he was going to have an influence on Mel, on those that support her, and Mel stood 10 toes down with those who support her. I think that's where the disagreement possibly is about. Because for Mel not to promote the show, Mel don't care. Mel just clocks in and clocks out. She don't know these people unless she on the scene. Okay, she don't pay them no attention. She just getting her money. So I believe they probably went to Carlos King, allegedly, in my opinion, and thought Carlos King could talk to Mel about her people. And Mel told him, "Get out my face." That's all I had to say.
Yeah, I can totally agree with that because at one point that's all we heard was millimeters, millimeters, millimeters,
Every
millimeters. So
scene.
now it's kind of like faded out, and we don't hear them saying that anymore. So that's a strong possibility. But I hope she shut his ass down. I hope she got him real good.
I
Mm-hmm.
think he needs a rude awakening. I think it's about time for him because he's a little too cocky.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and a lot of his dirty deeds are going to come back on him. You get up there every Sunday preaching and trying to give Bible scriptures. Like, please stop it. Every time he do it, I'll go right up under his post and talk pure trash because you don't follow nothing that you put out. All the Bible talking and verses you want to say, you don't follow any of them.
And do you notice it's after something happens on the show, he picks it. You know how people, Bible thumpers, use the Bible verse to hit people over the head. He talks about,
Yes, because they do it to me.
um I know exactly what she's talking about too. Venus.
Yeah, I'm trying to play nice. I'm on a new path. Okay. This is my 50th attempt because I thought today I started at 49, but clearly I have not been on my best behavior. So I'll start again tomorrow. But go ahead, Glenn.
Okay, baby. Long as you fall and get back up, I got you. Yeah, so on Sundays he'll give a message almost like, to me his messages were more, he uses scriptures in the Bible in his little lectures that he gives to attack depending on what the show was on the night before. So I'm like, are you really knowing reading the Bible to get closer to God and to know God, or are you using it
Oh man, you cut out, Glenn.
Or is it me?
No, it cut out.
Oh,
I'm sorry. So it just looks like every time something happens Saturday night, he uses it for Sunday morning, his Sunday morning sermon. So yeah, just knocking people across their head and the fans. Anyway, long story short, I think Mel put Carlos King in his place. That's all.
I hope so. He needs to be.
I agree.
ooh, child.
Yeah, I think she shut him down. He wasn't ready. He didn't see it coming. Now he mad. He mad. He like one. He mad for real.
He stormed off the
Oh,
stage
ain't the
like
little
Martell.
baby man.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, love you guys. Have a great
Okay.
day. G Squad, continue celebrating your birthday, and I'll see y'all ladies Monday.
All right. Thank you. We love
Yeah,
Love you,
you.
G Squad.
I'm about to
Love
talk to
Bye.
y'all
you
as well.
too.
No,
I gotta
love you,
knock me
Glam
some out.
Rocks.
Okay, bye.
I'll talk to y'all later too. I'm about to drop down.
All right.
Right.
I can get her all to myself. Just
I'm
how I like it.
Uh-uh. You
Just
do
how
what?
I like it.
You gonna do what?
Everybody drop in. I'm gonna be here with you by
I'm
myself.
still
Just
here for a minute. I'm still here. I'll be here
oh,
for
my
a
bad, my
minute.
bad. No shade, healthcare worker.
I thought you was going to eat some noodles, ma'am.
I did. That's why I'm talking now.
Mm,
Mm.
Y'all know I'm poor.
Did you have the spicy noodles?
Nope. I just had good old chicken noodles.
Oh.
Yep.
Mm. Wow. But yeah,
so
people.
y'all, who's going to Mimosas with Melodies, y'all? In the
I know
chat?
Miss
Who's
May down
going?
there said she was going. I don't know
Okay.
of anybody else that said that they was actually going. But I wish and pray safe travels for Miss May. You know,
Hmm.
and she gets there. I know they're gonna enjoy themselves.
Hmm.
Mel be having a lot going on, y'all. They don't need to be questioning her about nothing. Mel be working for her money.
She work hard for the money.
Yeah, because when she finished one project, she got another one lined up. And what I love so much about it too, and this is another thing that probably gets Carlos them, her support that works with that works with her and help her. They're always by her side. So Carlos probably can't figure. It's so much about Mel these people can't figure out. It's pathetic.
Yep.
Hmm.
And guess what?
Hmm.
All the queen got to do is just sit back and enjoy the ride.
Because every time they try to do something to her, it get reversed and put back on the sender. Southwest, it's
Mm-hmm.
you. It's
Mm-hmm.
your turn. You sent, and it's being sent back to you and your co-pilot. Sorry.
Hey, Miss Sweet Tea, you better come on through, girl. You had a doctor's appointment today. Hope all is well. She says, good morning. I'm at work listening in the bushes. Happy belated birthday, G Squad. And I go back to the doctor today at 2:30 today, and I'm praying for better news. Thank you all for your prayers. I
And
love you
thank
guys.
you, T.
We're
We love
praying
you
for
too.
you,
Love
sweet
you more.
tea.
Yes, y'all put some prayer hands in the chat for Aunt Debbie and Sweet Tea as well. And I
Mm-hmm.
hope you get some amazing news when you go back at 2:30. Our Divine says we love you. We love you
Uh-huh.
guys. Sorry, y'all. Miss
I'm about
Z
to
says
say how
Carla.
many O's she put on there.
Miss Sweet Tea says Carlos as hates as well supported women who stands on business because he can't control her. That part. V. Jackson says, ladies dropping down blessings. Thank you, Miss V. Jackson, for coming in. We
Mm-hmm.
love you. Miss Patricia T says, Mel shouldn't say anything to her fans, in my opinion. If a celebrity starts taking responsibility for their fan base, next they would be implemented in lawsuits. You have to be careful with that one. If I'm male, I wouldn't
Uh-huh.
say nothing. How you gonna tell me what to say? You better get the fuck away from me. You get kicked
Exactly.
out. He would have got cut.
None of them can tell her. None of them can tell her what to do. Good.
I wish he would. I'd have cussed that dude from the East Coast to the West Coast, and then hung up in his ear if we was on the phone.
It could be a multitudes of things. A multitude of things. Why haven't you promoted the show? Why haven't you done the da, 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 da? There's a whole back thing. But right now, you're seeing that right now she's participating by having Mimosas with Melody be taped for OWN. So Don't say she ain't doing nothing for y'all because she's out there, doing her thing and doing her part. Leave her alone.
He just didn't see Mel as who she really was, and he's blown away. He thought he knew, but he didn't know. So he don't know how to handle it. That's just my thought. Carlos is slow.
He's a
He's just like
chauvinist.
Martin. Everyone said he's slow.
He's a chauvinist. He's not a fan of women at all. Always wants to put somebody in their place. Look down upon us, allowed to be slandered like nobody else. Continuously does it, but if you do it to him, it's not, oh, you can't do that to me. No, sorry. Whatever you giving out, we're giving back to you. Sorry. You're not going to be able to have black women out here being lambasted and put at second base because you would like for all black women. And that's what I think
Mhm.
about Carlos. You
It's
do
something wrong
not
with
like black
him.
women, and you feel that we should be in second place, second base, seen and unheard, and you just do whatever.
That part. Miss Z says, I know Mel probably said, if it's not in my contract, I ain't doing it. Get someone else to do it. Ooh, say it again. Maria says that G Squad, if I were male, my answer would be the same reason you didn't say anything about those dragging me. Sorry, not sorry, Ninja. I know that's the truth. Miss May says they all thought Melody was going to fail to fall in line like the other weak women on the show and did not. Mm-mm.
Sorry, it ain't gonna work for Melody. Melody is a strong woman, and she continuously is out there promoting her business and keeping her business in good standing. The rest of y'all, I don't know. The rest of y'all,
Mm-hmm.
I do not know. She works from her home. She never carried or never tried to rush over the 100 line. You know what I'm saying? She
Mm-hmm.
always is keeping at a pace that she can keep up with, and that's good for her family and her business. Just so smart. Just the brilliance of her. I love it. She's a Scorpio like me. I just love it.
And you know what else? I love the people that God has placed in her circle.
hmm
She,
hmm
he
She
gave her just
doesn't need the people on the show. They are not part of her circle. It's
right.
a well-known
Family
fact
got
that I
us.
only tape with y'all, and that is it. I take my presence away as soon as I am done.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs them when she got us? That's all I
Say
have to
it
say.
again, Venus. Say it, girl.
Okay.
hmm
Who needs? No, I'm just kidding.
I cannot with her. But to me, it all just boils down to just plain old jealousy, point blank, period. And they trying to force her to do something that she's not getting ready to do. So they need to go somewhere and sit down and try to figure out their life because
Exactly. Yeah,
it,
prayer works, y'all. Prayer works. Every
yeah,
time in the she got down on her knee. Look at you, Carlos. Look at you, Q. Look at you, Martel. Look at you, Tisa, Kimmy, Marceau, Maurice. Every one of you are falling on your face. You better go before God and ask God to bless you as well. Because every you come at Melody, she puts herself down on her knees in front of her father and calls your name. The next day, what's happening southwest is unraveling. The friendship there is unraveling. Every one of you that tried to put her down, she's being blessed back up. So cut it out now. Cut it out. She has a conversation with God daily.
they they
Leave
they
this girl
better go,
alone.
they better go ask for forgiveness. Number
Mm-hmm.
one, and then move from there.
Hmm. Hmm.
I guess some people think it's a joke, but it's not a joke. Um, and they can't understand. They probably won't never understand. You know,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
it's
And you
taking,
Mm-mm.
know what I have to say to that?
huh? What?
Oh well.
Mm. So true. Oh well. Mhm.
Letitia them just up there. I think they just up there to get a check. I don't know why they get to get a free check. I don't get that part, but it makes
Mm.
me sick. You see, that's one reason why I want the show to go, because I'm sick of them getting a free check. Bye.
Mm.
We'll find you something else to do. How about that?
We'll see if they can find something else to do. Who is offering them a role anywhere other than Melody? Because we know she'll be able to get another role. Friend of, a special guest appearance,
Oh, I
podcast,
know.
interview, all over the place. But the rest of y'all, what are y'all gonna do?
I know where they gonna go to the circus. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's right. The traveling circus.
Yep.
Not to the circus,
Yep.
Venus.
Yes, because where
Yep.
else are they
Yep.
gonna
Yep.
go? Where else are they gonna fit in? The circus.
They don't want
Mhm.
them out there.
On do, and apparently Max.
Mhm.
But
Mm.
my question is, with the
They
whole Max thing, is it
these people never have any breaking news coming up. They never got no breaking news. Melody always has breaking news, and it's always good.
Yeah. What you were saying, Venus?
Oh, I got sidetracked. Sorry. I don't know. That
Melody something?
huh?
You were saying Mel something?
Well, Mel is beautiful. Um, I really don't know what I was saying, y'all, because now I'm texting on my phone.
Mm. But yeah, bless their heart. They really screwed this up. Instead of taking the a good advantage of it, they did not do none of that. They just got messy, and everybody wanted to be the Indian instead of the little chiefs, or however it goes. Uh, and they got mad because Mel took the spotlight. She always had the spotlight of the show. You ask me.
Hmm. Hmm. Somebody always served as a head. Always. Nene jumped ahead. You've got some other different like housewife shows. Teresa jumped ahead. There's always somebody who stands in front. It just happens that way on a show. You know,
Mm-hmm.
who comes to the limelight the most, and people who like them, and
But I
so
got a
they
question.
just didn't.
So how do they think they're gonna get anywhere if they're not even promoting, putting nothing out, just doing absolutely nothing? What they thought it was gonna just pop in their lap? Oh, look at me, look at me.
I think so. I think some of them think that they're on that level because they're on Love and Marriage Huntsville. You are not. You are not. Clearly, you have things to clean up in your own backyard. Look at the snots. They have some stuff going up with their own neighbors. You just outed your own neighbors, people. Like, I don't know how that's going to go for you. Next time people need to park somewhere or they need space or your neighbors will allow you to have your music loud. You just said something about them on the show. So how's
Mm-hmm.
that going to go? You know what I mean? That's what's going on there. Then you have our Scott 2.0 who just had a DUI. You got to go clear that up, and you're a supposed lawyer, and everybody's looking at you like you were reckless on the street, and you said you were a lawyer. Surprise! Has not called your number. Okay,
And you
then.
know what? You
Then
know
you got
what?
all the new people.
Carlos never came out and corrected that either. He never came out and
Mm-mm.
said, you know what? I apologize for what he said, talking about trying to
Doesn't
destroy
care.
somebody's business. That
No,
wasn't
he
even
does
on,
not
right?
care. You know what he's saying? This man
What?
is an adult. And because he's an adult, he will take care of this on his own. I am not over there. I'm over here in LA and Atlanta. I'm not even anywhere in Huntsville. Please don't ask me. Don't blame me. I don't want to say nothing about it. This is how he feels. So he's not going to say nothing. Look at all the new people coming with their melodrama. We do not care about none of y'all. We don't care about none of y'all. Destiny, you are returned, but we just don't business with you because we're just not interested. You're still the lifeline that you came in with was a story about a married couple. Like, why did you come? Don't like none of it. Go back wherever you were coming from. Sorry, it doesn't make any sense. All these people just have nothing going on. Now, Stormy is going to be out there fighting for her life. She will. I'm going to say that. She's going to be out there fighting for her life. She is going to fight for what she is building. And people who like her, who are all in different spaces, whether it be on TikTok and Facebook and whatnot, will help her fight to keep her business and keep her piece of the limelight. She may be able to survive this damage that she's done thus far um, by the grain and the last piece on earth, but we'll see. But she is going to fight. for her business and for that piece of the pie that she's dreaming of. So all the power to you, Stormy. You better fight, girl, because it's an uphill battle for you with all these different things that have happened to you in your business. But she will be out there fighting.
Well, I think the guy got her on TikTok, so I think the guy and them people gonna be the ones that get her off TikTok. I just
Mm,
don't see them keeping her on TikTok. And why
Yeah.
would you want to
mm,
show your face over there anyway after all of this mess? Why?
mm-hmm,
It's like what my
mm.
mama used, well, she still tell me. With Kyle bringing Stormy to TikTok, I brought you in this world, and I take you out.
Yep.
Mm.
And so he got every right to snatch that TikTok stuff right from under her because you're not finna eat off my hard work and not pay me properly. That's what you're not finna do.
Okay
Yep.
Because
now.
you didn't do this pre Kyle. It's nothing you can tell me that's gonna convince me that Kyle didn't save your business and make it into what he did now. I don't care. And I
But
said
people,
what I
they
said.
stick together too,
Mm-hmm.
y'all. Some people stick together. They're gonna find a way to get rid of her. They get ready to find a way to get her off of TikTok. Y'all what?
Mm. She better pray about this. I'm dead serious. Like when I say this, she better pray about this because this is something that's divinely coming against your business. Something is happening in your business, ma'am, that is just a continuous spiral downwards. You need to go and pray about this for real. Like if you want your business to survive, and nobody, please, nobody come over here and say that we're looking for the downfall of a black-owned business or own business. Please don't do it because that's not what the case. But something is happening in your business, ma'am, that you need to go pray about. Honestly, if you want your business to survive, there is prayer that's needed in this vessel.
Mm-hmm. I can see that, and I totally agree with you. But
Mm-hmm,
to each his own. It's
mm-hmm,
just so funny to me how certain people, oh, they trying to tear her business down. But when it come to mail, we don't hear stuff like that. They just go on like it's a normal day.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Not a normal day for her. And clearly she's creating a space to say this is not affecting me. I'm still out here doing my thing. She went to celebrate her birthday. She was with friends and family. She was garnering her support. She believes she's in the right. Okay, but really all of this bad press around your business, there is something going on that you
Mhm.
need to put your knee down and ask for divine blessing over your business, lady. I just think so.
Well, if she don't think so, we can't make her think so. How about that?
Mm-mm, mm-mm. If she like it, we love it. Okay.
The daughter of Israel says, "Hello, everyone. Stormy doesn't believe in praying. She believes in the crystal and the witch."
Ooh. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, she
Nope.
wanna
Nope.
go over
Nope.
there and stir her sound bowl.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Don't
Stir
want
her.
none.
Venus, what she want to stir up?
Her sound bowl.
Mm, 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 mm.
I knew that was fake when I saw it. Man, let me tell y'all something. It's okay to think they're cute. It's okay to, let me tell you, at the end of the day, when I hear somebody start speaking that chakra this and alignment that, I automatically tune out because I'm like, baby, what? What you talking about?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that they
Mm-hmm.
don't. If they hold power, they hold power to you. But if you start talking that stuff, I'm tuning out. Just letting you know now. Add it to another reason you don't like Venus.
You don't take off, do you?
Huh?
I said, you don't take off, do you?
Take
Go
off?
on. Gone. With the sound bowls, you leave.
I don't see. I don't know nothing about that. I know about the Lord, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Say it again.
That's all I know.
Miss Glamrock says that Captain Venus did Stormy lose followers on TikTok.
Oh, I don't know, baby. I don't go over there. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Mm.
I
Miss
stay on
Yo-
7th Avenue Beauty.
Miss Yoli says Venus, the circus is in Satan Island until September. Do you want me to get employment applications? We can send them to them. They are hiring clowns. Ooh.
Perfect. See, it's all about networking. And I would have never known she had a circus hookup if it wasn't for
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. So go ahead, send that
Hilarious.
information over to me. I'll respond in about 24 to 48 business hours, and I'll have that done. Thank you.
I just cannot with you. I just really cannot. You is terrible. Well, y'all, all we can do is wish her the best. I think she's one of those people that don't really listen.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can tell her anything. She have to learn the hard way. So it is what it is. CC says that
Mm-hmm.
Captain Venus, aka Baby G Squad 93, aka Mel's Red Phone. I tune out and turn the channel when they start talking that stuff. I don't need the mess in my head. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you. Mm-mm.
Not into
Go
it.
ahead and do
Mm-mm.
all. I'm not saying, look, I ain't trying to downplay nobody and what you believe in. I'm just saying, if you come talking to me, I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to tune out on you. Okay. All right, I'm over here chomping on these chips. That's why I keep on going on mute.
Mm. Well, it is what it is. Everybody got their opinions. We're gonna feel how we feel, yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
so, ain't trying to change nobody's mind. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
People gonna believe what they gonna believe and all of that. So
True.
all we
All
can
right,
do is
y'all. I gotta jump out. Thank you, G
yeah.
All
Squad. Happy belated. Bye, Venus. Bye, chat. I'll
right.
see y'all again. If you guys come back
Yeah.
this evening, I'll be on with y'all. Okay,
Okay.
have a good afternoon. Bye
Love
now.
you. See you later.
Bye.
Miss Venus, girl, it's time for us to get up off of this thing, girl.
Yes. All right. Well, until next time, y'all.
We love y'all. Thank everybody for popping in, showing support, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Until then, y'all have a good Friday. Bye.
Bye, y'all.